Good morning, my friend. Sorry, as soon as I went to talk, my phone started like blowing up.
All right.
Yes. Looks like we've got Matt Dooch is commenting from multiple channels. So if Legends of Grayskull or Let's Go Offworld wins any prizes, it's limited to one. Especially if a Matt Dooch shows up in the chat as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
Welcome everyone to episode 50
50
of
Wow.
season 2
just of this year.
Of just this year. We have done one every Sunday night since the beginning of January this year, and we got two more.
Clearly, we're not going to make it though, right? Because I mean, next week is Christmas Eve, and then the week after is New Year's Eve. So we're not going to make to 52, though, are we?
Yeah, we're not going to make it to 52 this year, except we are.
Oh, look at that. Huge surprise.
This year, plus whatever we did last year. I think there was like almost 30 or over 30 last year. So charging right ahead, and we're going for another 52 out of 52 next year.
Beautiful.
Or however weekends play out. Sean wouldn't say this could be Sean. Legends of Grayskull. There is a crap ton of people in the chat, so I'm sorry, I'm not going to read through everybody in the chat right now, except for Chris Poppin' Swaps with a membership comment. Still made it awake at 2 a.m.
Nice.
Huzzah. So thank you for being here.
I mean, there's only 71 people in the chat. You can't read through 70 names.
Do you really want me to take the time reading through all the names? We see you. We see you. We know you're here.
Yeah.
We're happy you're here. And we're going to bring on our guest right now. You might know him from places like the Cabal, PowerCon, the Wagon Train, Conestoga Wagon. What's that game called? Oregon Trail of Legions Con and PowerCon.
IshCon.
The one and only
Painting with Jordan.
ZZ Top himself.
Hey guys, I'm Jesse Arnold. I'll be your host tonight.
All right. Well, there we go.
Oh, very nice.
All right. Well, Jesse, since I'm the guest this week, would it be okay if we started off with maybe one of the giveaways to get this party started right up front?
I would absolutely be offended if we didn't start the show that way.
Okay. So before we even jump into
Curtis, what were you going to say?
I just said that's beauty. I'm glad we're doing that.
All right.
Thanks, Jesse.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Man, I'm not, my brain is not vibing with the off sync here. I'm not used to someone wanting to pretend to be me. So
we all want to be you, Jesse. We all want to be you.
That means I hide a lot of things very well.
I've seen the basement, Jesse, but don't worry, I'm not a snitch.
I don't have a basement. I have 2 rooms.
Yeah. No. Do not have a basement. Gotcha.
All right. Legends of Grayskull is getting dangerously close to getting booted and blocked from the channel. All right. So, it is our over 500 subscriber giveaway. We hit this milestone a while back, but with Legions Con and holidays and everything coming up, we wanted to find the right spot. And we thought tonight with Jesse, Jesse, we could do it here. So first up, so I did a randomizer for the list, except for the last couple items.
Before we pull up the first item, can I run something by the Jessies? Is that okay?
I'm okay with it.
Okay. Other Jesse, are you okay with it?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So my wife had asked me, because obviously, I've donated a couple prizes. Jesse has as well, but there's some other prizes that were donated by other people that my wife would be interested in, specifically like torches and the fountain. So she was asking if that was okay for her to put in for it. I thought it was okay, but I wanted to run it by the Jesse.
I'll allow it. Proceed.
Okay. Gotcha.
I mean, if she's subscribed to the channel and in the chat and able to enter, by all means.
Okay.
Darla gets a pass.
Yeah, that's one thing that we had mentioned, that they need to be subscribed, right? Which obviously this is our 500 subscriber giveaway, so I would imagine anybody watching is subscribed. But that is something that they should do before we start these giveaways, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay.
happy 500, guys. Thank you.
We
You
wanna-
too. I think you just hit 500 too.
Yep.
Over on the Hedgehog action. I'm trying to hit this one as well. Council of the Jessies.
Yeah, I would do my Jessies, but I don't have a flannel. I need to get some flannel.
That's all right.
It's
You can find them pretty much in any clothing store that sells men's clothing.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't always have the big guy sizes. So they just have big guy, not big guy. So
Don't let that stop.
Speaking of big guys, we're gonna go off with a bang. I don't even remember what the first one is here. Yes, this is a big deal. This is a new inbox Valiant Knight from Wolf King Customs, aka Len LaGuardia, including a custom set with a God's Fire helmet, shield, war pick, and sword for customizing. So
I like
these
that purple background.
that I couldn't Photoshop that out. It lost the
Why would you even try, Justin?
I said I didn't try to. I said I couldn't. Like I couldn't bring myself to Photoshop it out.
Okay, good. Yeah, I took it as you weren't finding the capability to do so.
This is so these parts do not come painted. So for someone winning this, you will either have to have someone paint them or paint them yourself. So be aware if you're going to enter. Let's bring up the giveaway tool. What should we do? Let's do hashtag. Let's keep it easy. Wolf King Customs or WKC. Let me bring that in here. Hold on.
We did have
I forget.
Member Joe Gonzalez says congrats, guys. So thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
It wasn't easy, but we got here.
Yep. Yeah.
So this is for the Valiant Knight with custom kit set from Len, aka Wolf King Customs. So go ahead and start punching in WKC. Make sure you are subscribed. I do have my list of subscribers, or our list of subscribers, and I'll be checking that. I meant mine on my computer.
So you have your list and you're checking it twice?
That's exactly how I took it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of math. I'll probably just make sure the name's on the list.
What if they're naughty but not nice? Does that matter?
I mean, hey, only God can judge, not me. I mean, including me, but you know what I mean.
Is that God or God's fire?
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah.
God's fire too. Emil, we miss you.
God's fire is going to cut you down.
Drunk Gizmo Customs, Alexander Deshaw. Congratulations on 500. Love you both. I assume he means both the Jessies and myself.
We love you too.
Yeah, we do. Thank you very much. And appreciate the donation.
I had a stink bug drop on my face in the middle of the night last night. It freaked me out, and I swatted it. It landed on my desk. I threw it away this morning, but I still smell it. It's driving me nuts.
I didn't think you had it in you to kill, Jesse. I'm impressed.
I didn't intentionally kill it. I swatted. Those things are ridiculously hardy, but when I woke up this morning, it was just like I haven't seen one in months, so I have no idea how it even got in here, but it fell like right on my face and woke me up.
Well, I mean, I knew you had the death's head moths that would fly about your apartment, but yeah, stink bugs, that's a bit off-putting.
I can still smell it. It smells like cilantro. I'm sorry. And
all
that's
right.
not a good
cilantro.
While we wait for people to put in
I'm one of those people that it tastes like soap.
What?
While we wait for people to put in their WKC, how about we get the shelf selections?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Save me, Curtis.
Let me pull up shelf selections real quick. And we will go with our first one, which is mine. And this is It's David Williams, not to be confused with David Williams on Instagram. This is It's David Williams. Another awesome tribute figure. This is the Clawful. And yeah, it's David Williams on YouTube, but it's David Williams on Instagram. So that is the same person for anybody that's confused. Excellent job here. Great mix of parts. His buzz off that he did a few months back was astounding. And then to come up with this to follow up as his next kind of Motu tribute one. I just think he did a kick-ass job here. Like I can't believe how well these parts worked in the way that he used them. So yeah, great job.
He's not only a just phenomenal painter, but he's also, I don't know if many people know this about him, he is a connoisseur of fine prison ramen.
Yes, that is
Some of
true.
my best prison ramen recipes came from David Williams.
Yeah, like prison ramen burrito.
Yep,
That's the main one that I think of.
Yeah,
but yeah,
who would have known? Yeah, the things you can do with a, with a pack of ramen and just some ingenuity and some flavor, and it's great. It's good stuff.
there you go.
Yes.
Thank you, David.
So shout out to Billy thank you for the what do you call that thing? The super chat.
Super chat.
I feel like if Curtis isn't like physically throwing money, super chats aren't real anymore.
The live super chat was the highlight of my Legion's Con, outside of busting my skull on the nightstand. I mean, that was great too.
Well, and Van, while I appreciate your commitment to the bit, and I'm not telling you to take it off, if you get uncomfortable, do not feel like you need to commit to the beard and the hair, the whole thing. Because
in fairness, Jesse, I took off my flannel. Now it's your turn.
Oh boy, there.
I didn't see a flannel on earlier.
Oh, it was a matter of time.
Are you kidding? There was a flannel on there, Jesse. It's time to come up out of your shirt.
It was a matter of time.
I could pull up all my dirty laundry off the floor and show you and say that I had it on, but
no. Okay.
So Jesse, I know you just got the Masterverse Clawful. How would you say this compares to what you purchased for $10?
I'm like, if I paid $10 for this, I would be sad that David got ripped off. It's a beautiful combo of parts. I love that bigger torso for Clawful is great. The shield reuse, I love the club. And the thigh gar feet, like, it's just a really clever use of parts. And
I love the small hand and the big hand together. Like, that's just genius. Yeah.
So I think it turned out really nice, and this is great.
Although he is using that crash box thing dio behind it, and then it's like, okay, why don't you just show off how much money you got, David? Like, really, like, not all of us can afford a crash box dio. All right.
Not all of us can afford to throw out, what was it, $30 for a super chat to get a song named after us?
50, but I get your point. All right, next, Jesse.
Oh, D-Amazing.
So D-Amazing, I'm like Curtis, I'm not a huge fan of the full bodysuit Mezco soft goods, but just the way this team shot is in this hallway, and the way the whole Fantastic Four are working together, it just like, this is a team I didn't really get into until more recently, and I really, really like this classic look to them. They're all working together as a unit and everything, and I just think it's a great shot. Thing swinging around those two different guards or whatever they are, just a really, really, really fun picture.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about a foursome, though. If you don't know your role and how to properly contribute to the team, you're never gonna just get that synchronicity that you need. And that's why, they bring the thunder, Jesse. Other Jesse.
Yeah.
The amazing shot's beautiful.
I definitely am not a fan of the bodysuit, but I do like the way that he's got it set up in this picture. I love the way that thing looks. He's badass, and the fact that he's doing the whole Mario 2 where you're beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker, like, that's great. I just love that, So
I do really like that.
Yeah,
Reed's stuff is all twisted around him. Like, everyone else looks kind of nice and straight, but his are all like twisted around. And I think that just adds to that whole elasticity look of him.
I mean, let's be real, Jesse. If you can do it, you would do it. So
yeah.
I was a bit envious when I saw this picture myself.
Did want to pull up this comment, David Peralto. Is there repainters that I'll kick bash? Talking about the David Williams one, there was definitely some paint involved on there. But the use of parts is really what's amazing, is that he had the vision to kind of say, okay, this would work and that would work. But yeah, there's definitely a repaint in there as well, which, I mean, Dave is an amazing painter anyway, but just the creativity of the parts is kind of what amazed me. But yeah, good question there. And then we did have a super chat from Eddie. Congratulations on your success. May the upcoming year continue to bring you further creativity and success. $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Eddie. Appreciate that.
Eddie, thank you.
Yep. And then did you have something you pulled up? Okay.
Curtis 316 says beat an MFer with a meth.
I mean, that was my favorite part of Mario 2 is just picking up dudes and throwing them at other dudes. Like, that's cool.
It becomes necessary in life.
Hey, dudes.
Yeah. All right, next.
Wait, is Reed wait, go back.
Ooh, go ahead.
Is that supposed to be Reed taking the selfie?
Maybe.
No,
I don't think so.
Because I see Mark said that. I don't know. Maybe that's a different picture he took that I didn't see.
Yeah, I don't know.
And another super chat from Pegasus. Congratulations on 500. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Next
okay,
one.
That's Peter Johnson.
This is man. Nice. This is Emil Wickman, up and coming artist in the community. He tries hard.
Emil.
Never heard of him.
Oh, it's from Emil. Sorry.
Yeah. It's Emil.Wickman on Instagram. And he's been trying real hard. He does some decent work. I know he's mostly a sculptor. He's tried his hand at some painting and customizing and has done a few decent things. He did these two recently, these two tributes. I just saw I was going to put the Mega Man one on there. And then today I saw the Donkey Kong one that he did. And they both came out fantastic. So I wanted to highlight him on this show. Even though he ignores me on Legion's Cast show and kind of has me on a shadow ban there. So
I tell you, though,
you love ignoring the rules about shelf selections every week. So it's fine if people ignore your rules. So
yeah, okay,
yeah.
So there you go, Emil Wickman. Anybody got any comments on these?
I think they're absolutely beautiful. Sorry, Van, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I can't help as I'm looking at this picture. I mean, this is a man that's clearly looked within himself, and it looks like he's getting his confidence in his photography. Perhaps he's listening to some friends, and I mean, it's obvious to me there was a lot of fisheye lens that was able to get an excellent snap of this package that we have here, and I appreciate it, Emil. Thank you for sharing your photography with us.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, especially that Mega Man, I know it's kind of small, but sometimes when you're taking a shot of small things, you've got to do some tricks to kind of make it, pop a little bit. Yeah. And he's definitely got the angle down on that one. And these came out really good. So
yeah, I mean, it's all about
yeah.
Good really trimmed it.
Yes.
Next one is from Jesse.
Oh.
So this is Beerman Photography and 3 others. This is, clearly that's the best Ninja Turtle of all time, in my opinion. Eating a slice on a rocky shore. I don't know who's selling pizza out there, but you know me. Figures in real places always get my attention, and this looked really cool. There was another one I saw, but when I looked back and saw this one, I grabbed this one. And I think this looks like it's, like Pacific Northwest somewhere. I'm not sure geography very well, but
it's a beautiful shot. But I really just don't see Filbert spending his time at the beach.
Who?
I'm nauseous.
Filbert. Yeah, no, that would absolutely make him nauseous. You're right.
Yeah, I just don't know why Donatello is cosplaying as Raphael.
It's awkward.
Yeah, if you're using the best turtle.
I said my opinion.
Oh, in your wrong opinion. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's a great shot. I mean, I probably would have used the cooler Donatello, but
purple. I mean, absolutely, it makes sense. Purple gang.
Yep. Okay, next. This is Matt Stein or Steen or Dr. Frank. It's 13 Customs on Instagram, and he did this fabulous pirate monkey, which, if you're keeping track, is way better than a dwarf pirate or a dwarf anything ever. So yeah, kick-ass job. Love the hook. Love the whole repaint of the Jacob Marley parts. He killed it here. Did a great job. And I have to believe that, unlike the dwarf fans, he actually took a moment to appreciate the Jacob Marley figure before he tore it apart to do something different with it. So I appreciate that as well. So
I'd love to know how he got the hook on there so smoothly. It looks great. I remember seeing this earlier this week, and it caught my eye, and I don't know, it was impressive. And then the way he set it up as well, you can change out the faceplate still. So I mean, you can do what you need to do with that figure, and yeah, my hat's off to you, sir.
yeah,
Excellent work.
and speaking of hats off, the hat does come off of this as well. Like, you can take the hat off. Or at least he showed that it, he had kind of dremeled it out and kind of made a spot for it to fit on there. So
There you go.
yeah, cool.
Yeah, excellent work.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Jesse, that's it. No, nothing else you don't want to tell me I'm wrong for yelling at the dwarf guys.
I kind of, I felt like Jesse doesn't really like it, and he's just trying to be polite. So Jesse, I mean,
no, I really like it. I'm just not going to go off on Curtis.
Okay.
I think it's really cool. Yeah, I love the whole look. Like, I mean, I don't have anything extra to add to what you guys have already said. You've said
we'd like some more adjectives, sir. Describe
processing.
How this monkey
Glorious, swashbuckling, daring, adventurous.
I knew you had it in you. There it is.
Well, hey, why don't we put a pause on the shelf selections and let's take a look at the giveaway tool
and that will.
Yeah, see what we got. And
okay. So again, this is for the Wolf King set with the Valiant Knight.
Thank you, Lynn.
One winner per show tonight. So
yes,
so you can only win one prize. So if you win this one, you'll be out on the other ones. Just FYI. So
and here we go.
Hannah Prince.
Nice. Congratulations, Hannah.
Nice.
Congratulations, Hannah.
So with that, Jesse, are they contacting us?
All right, let's draw.
And then we're getting with Len on that. How is this working?
Please, yeah, just either that or have them reach out to Lynn. I mean, whichever.
What do you want,
yeah,
Jesse?
I would. I should have asked you about this. I would say. Keep it simple.
Why don't you have everybody reach out to me? Afterwards, everybody reach out to me, and I will coordinate with whoever I've got to coordinate with.
Yeah.
Sound fair? So Hannah,
sure.
Message Curtis Ackerman on Facebook, Art by Ackerman on Instagram, and we'll get you taken care of. So
yeah, we'll throw the banner will be running up there after we get through shelf selections with Curtis's tags.
And
so, yes,
next shelf selection is Jesse.
Oof.
Yes. Yes, I did grab this because initially I saw a Mephitor Fuzzmonk head, but it's on looks like it's what is it, a Thwick body or whatever. It's popped and swapped.
What is
but
he
he's taken out a wyvern or something. I think it's from that Monster Hunter game.
That's what I was gonna who makes that? That's great.
I'm not sure. But so yes, Fuzzmonk related, but I just thought it was a really cool picture with the dragon slaying and everything, or the wyvern slaying. And
I do want to point out Billy Beige actually read my mind there. Thank you, Will White. Jesse saw a hung Gungan. What is a hung Gungan for those of us that don't follow this channel religiously and subscribe to its OnlyFans? What exactly is the hung Gungan?
I have no idea because nothing in this picture looks like a Gungan to me.
What is a hung Gungan though?
It's the name of the Instagram account.
I feel like there's more.
Oh my gosh!
I feel like there's way more to it than that, Jesse.
Yeah.
So no, the hung Gungan is the name. I'll be honest, I didn't even register that when I grabbed the screenshot.
I'm curious. What first? Can you just tell me what a Gungan is?
Gungan is what Jar Jar is from Star Wars.
So then that begs the question: was he lynched in some type of hate crime, or is he, I don't know, blessed? That's what is a hung Gungan.
I'm gonna assume that it's blessed.
Gotcha.
But it's not Jar Jar. It just says the hung Gungan, so it could be a different Gungan. Maybe it's Boss Nass. Maybe that's why he was at the end of the movie.
What do you think? I'm not very well versed when it comes to the Gungans. Obviously, I mean now that you've told me, I know. But what would be considered a blessed Gungan? I mean, are they metric or are they like?
I don't
mean,
think we have those
I-
numbers, Van, as far as like averages or anything.
Okay, I would
but
accept the speculation.
Yeah, we can get back to you after the show on that though. We can run some numbers and yeah.
The world may never know.
And Jesse, it looks like, I mean, it's obviously got the Mephitor head, and I think it's got the Mephitor waist and arms. It looks like, or lower arms.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then,
yeah.
And then it looks like maybe it was swapped out for like a Legion Builder goblin torso. Like it
part
definitely
Legion
looks like
Builder,
a pop and
maybe.
swap, but I think
Isn't
it's
that
usually
Mephitor's
more than
belt?
just the head.
Yeah, it's Mephitor's belt and arms, and maybe even like his whole arms because they're black
Repainted,
and silver with red. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So we're just because the chat is devolving, we're going to move on to the next shots
Okay.
because Curtis had to have multiple on every pick.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is the Scrooge. This is Stephen Bisciotti, Steve's Art and Toys. Did an amazing sculpt of Scrooge there with the nightcap on the right. And then, some folks were saying that, Scrooge would be great on that Jacob Marley body. And so Len had him kind of rework that head with a hat so that you could make, kind of business Scrooge. So both of these actually got dropped today at Wolf King Customs, available for purchase right now. And so I wanted to show these off because I think he not only did do a great job on the sculpting, but I think he did a fabulous job with the painting and putting these together so that you can see, okay, how can I use these heads? That one on the right, he put on a Red Death body that he repainted. And it's surprising how well that Red Death body actually looks like old man skin when you paint it. Like it really does look like it. And then the one on the left obviously is a repainted Jacob Marley body with that new Scrooge head with the hat. And I mean, I just think both of these look fabulous. And if there's any, people that want a Scrooge out there, whether you want bedtime Scrooge or business, shouting about poorhouses and prison Scrooge, either one of them are available right now. And I think he did a great job on these. So
he did. And yeah. And I wish he would have sung a song about me today, but I definitely see why you felt the need to plug him. As far as the old man legs, my father's actually lives with me. I could bring him up here if we want to get a comparison. He's a ginger like myself, so his skin is actually translucent at his age. And that was the first thing that I noticed. The only thing I wonder is, I don't know. I wonder what skin tones he did to get that blend, because I mean, Steve's just a master anyways, but
yeah, Steve, like one of the things that Steve really specializes in is the human skin tones, especially the Caucasian skin tones. I know it's one thing that when he started getting into painting, he's told the story that, he just saw a lot of people kind of staying away from human heads. And he knew that it was difficult. So he just dove right in, and that was, wanted to kind of push on that until he got good at it. And yeah, he's just gotten amazing with those skin tones. So
I noticed in the comments, Mr. Terrence St. John made a mention to the wanting the bedtime business Scrooge. I feel like that would be an excellent variant. I feel like you could take the parts from Jacob Marley, getting the leathers and the chains, and Scrooge could really get down to some serious bedtime business. Throw in an abacus, and then you got the accounting aspect of it. I mean, there's so many things you could do with that.
I mean, in fairness, this is what happens when you invite Vann on your show. So
you had to have seen this coming. You had to have seen this coming.
Do you see me trying to stop it?
I mean, there's short of terminating it. It's and I'll still drive to your house and I'll be there before the end of the night. But yeah.
All right, I'll send you my address.
Jesse, do you have anything to say about these besides the fact that I picked two pictures and it's breaking the rules?
No. I think they're fantastic. He did an awesome job, like you said, with the sculpt, with the paint, the way he put the customs together. I know Greg asked where the soft goods came from. I believe Steve said it came from some sort of Farscape figure.
Yeah, on the bedtime one came from a Farscape. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the one that has soft goods on it.
Oh,
The other one's
Yeah,
all
I'm
gnarly.
used to it. It's cool.
okay. So
I
yes,
mean-
you caught that little bit of snit there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little bit of a jab. That's all right. We'll get
Yeah,
to
it
Jesse's
was.
last one so that we can get back to the giveaways and he can be happy again. All
Yeah.
right, Jesse, go ahead.
Man, can dish it out, but can't take it, can you?
Oh,
Abby
yeah.
normally
That's
and
great to
STC Forge bringing in this awesome shot. It's very, very close in, very close up cropped. I'm not sure what that figure is. I think it might be some sort of Joy Toy. I think is the line. I'm not totally sure, and I'm pretty sure that's a Creative Beasts. One of their Raptor series figures. But I just thought this was really cool. It felt like maybe something could be like the image to like a movie poster or something. Yeah, Acid Rain. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that this is just missing like a little chat bubble that says "clever girl." That's
Kinda couch.
really it.
And the Raptor is saying it to her.
Yeah. So I got a question, and I'm not trying to be a smartass here. I really want to know because we've had some of these now where it'll say like one person and another person. Like, what does that mean? Like, did one person provide the figures and the other one did the photography, or they worked on the photography together? Like, do we know, like, when people say this person and that person, like, do we know what the breakdown is of who did what?
It's some sort of collaboration feature you can do on Instagram, but it's I did check. It is a picture that Abby took. I think it's just like a co-promotion thing.
Okay,
Is what
all
I
right.
got from the comments on it. But you'd have to go back and read the actual description on the post. But it is something from Abby.
Gotcha. Okay.
If I
And
may,
I just thought
before
that
you
was-
move on, I feel like both of you guys have really missed what's going on in this picture. And
Okay.
while I myself, at least as far as I'll admit in front of all these fine folks, I have never myself dabbled in interspecies relationships, but I'm perfectly okay with it. I just, longevity wise, I don't really see it working out between a raptor and a human, but I mean, it could happen, and it's beautiful. It's love, and it's the season of giving, and I think that raptor is really about to give her an amazing, experience of hunting and going
And
out.
that's our shelf selections for the night.
Yeah. Oh, we're done. Okay.
All right. So another prize then? Is that where
Yes.
we're at?
Yes. So
And yes, Ish.
Yes, he is Ish.
Yes, that is. We were told initially that it was a Jordan real doll, but it's actually Jordan back there. So
No, it's animatronic. I pretty
Okay.
much. Unfortunately, my son is not going to be able to go to school on my dime, but I've got a moving Jordan 24/7. So F him.
I mean, you got to make choices in life. So
I
Yeah.
only live once.
there you go. All right.
that's Vann in the background helping give out toys. All right, man. So this is why I don't sing. Next up, donated from Brett Stoddard, is the Waltor 2-pack from Legions Con. So you get.
Can I go on a little rant here for a second? And I know
Sure.
I can because I'm going to do whatever I want. So I'm watching Dork Layer's video, his little top 10 breakdown that he did, of Legion's figures. Apparently there's 45.
Can I pause you one sec?
Yeah,
Can I
go
pause
ahead.
you 1 second so we
Sure.
can get the just so we can we're gonna go for
That was really
Wall
hot.
Tour.
Hashtag Wall Tour Gotcha.
Hashtag Wall Tour
with an O.
for your WALTOR, like you see it right here. Go ahead and start putting those in.
Okay.
And
Q rant.
sorry, go ahead. Go back to your
Okay.
rant.
So there's apparently 45 figures that came out last year, and he did this breakdown and he picked out his top 10 and then he rated them and stuff. But I noticed he put like the Gorgo and Attila 2-pack as like one selection, and he put the Waltor 2-pack as one selection. And with the 2-pack as a selection, he didn't put it in his top 10. Now, listen, I'm over Skellies as much as anybody. I'm just not. I'm done. We've had way too many over the last couple of years, in my opinion. But that 2-pack is pretty freaking amazing. Between you know, the Century parts repainted with the red and black color scheme, or red, black, and orange, which is just amazing colors. And then all the stuff that you get with that skeleton. How, if you're counting that 2-pack as one figure or one box or one thing that came out, how does that not make your top 10? Like, am I crazy that should definitely be in the top 10?
I'm pretty sure he put like a whole explanation on how he made his choices. So
He said he picked the 10, the 10 initially. He just looked at, okay, if I could only keep 10, what 10 do I keep? And the Gorgo Attila made it, obviously, because it's a 2-pack. I mean, of course it's going to make it, but I can't believe that his Walter didn't make it. So
well, apparently you're missing a key element to the 10.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm missing a key element. I don't know what the key element is. So please, since you're in the chat,
might we have that key
let
element?
me know. Yeah, what the key element is that I'm missing.
I think I can make a guess at what the key element is.
What's that?
It's Dork Layer's top 10. Not Curtis's top 10.
He doesn't have a Jones for the bones, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, gotcha. Jones for bones. Gotcha.
We're all about
he says Gorgo Attila made it for the unique sculpture, but he did say the pop and swap was one part of it. And what is a better pop and swap than 2 figures, especially one cosmic, one mythic? It's the first time we ever got a cosmic and mythic in the same box. I mean, if you're going to start somebody pop and swapping, that seems like a good place to start. But I do get your point. It is his top 10, not my top 10. So I got it.
The only issue with the Gorgo and Attila, I mean, they're gorgeous, beautiful figures. Thank you for Horseman. The pauldrons just were too much for me. I mean, they were too big. His pauldrons were up here, and that messes with me.
See, I took that whole, because those game figures came in at once. So you got the orcs, you got the elves, and then you got the Gorgo Attila. And I just looked at it as a huge pop and swap as soon as I got it in there. So like I made an orc with the Gorgo parts, an orc with the Attila parts. And for that, I thought it worked really well. Yeah, I could see when you've got the armored parts and then those pauldrons, they it's a little rough, but like I put it on a bare-chested orc, and those pauldrons on a bare-chested orc, it's not too bad. Like you still got pretty good articulation and stuff.
Let me ask you though, when you put those pauldrons, because Jordan and I were having an excellent conversation about how it tweaks my melon if you have a pauldron on a naked body. It's like,
I put double
did they
straps
hammer
on.
the fucking thing into his shoulder blades or
No, I did double straps. Let me grab it.
Thank you for the double straps, Curtis. That's what him and I were talking about. You got to have a leather strap if you got a pauldron.
Yeah,
otherwise
you gotta strap it on. You can't. Yeah,
you always have to strap it on. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah. So let me. This is my guy. I'm not gonna have him holding his hammer, but let me embiggen myself real quick. There we go. So yeah, this is,
Got another minute, folks, to enter Wall Tour.
He still got pretty good articulation with that bare
I like
chest.
what you did there, man. That's good.
Yeah, and sorry, that was really just because I didn't want to have 2 Attilas in my collection, and I didn't want to get rid of my old Attila. So, yeah, but it was good. Good figure, good set. What was that? I missed that.
He was yelling at you.
Popping and swapping
was
is
just
only
saying
one element. Yeah, I know. I got it. There was. I mean, I looked at the elements and the things that you had in there. It's the initial first 10 is the problem. It didn't make the cut for the first 10, so that's where it missed. But then once you make the spot for the 10, you're looking at all those other ones like Hand Candy and Visual and all this and that. Like, I mean, that Wall Tour hits all of those. But if it doesn't make your 10, it doesn't make your 10.
Top 13 toy list of the year.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
I'm kidding. I don't have a top 13 toy list. Okay, we're going to spin for the Wall Tour 2-pack.
Please.
Brett started again. Everybody, if you are winning, which I'm keeping track of, reach out to Curtis. If we don't hear from you in a couple days, we'll reach out to you.
Can we also talk about how great Brett's photography is? I mean, if you enjoy toy photography and actual nature photos as well, you need to check out Brett. That guy knows his way around the camera. Just saying.
He does. Yeah, I love seeing his like daily photos. They're a nice little calm spot in the day when I see them.
Oh, no doubt. And he also takes
Yeah.
excellent boudoir photos.
3, 2, 1, wall tour spin.
I really think that StreamYard needs some sort of like noise.
Hey, Kenpool.
Click, 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 click.
Speaking of great people,
Yeah, Kent's amazing.
yeah, you'll be hard pressed to find it. He's like up there with Jesse as far as nice people. And I know we've had this conversation before. And Jesse, please don't blush. I use Jesse as a metric. If someone were to ever say to me in a conversation, "Oh, Jesse's an asshole," I automatically will discount that person as having some type of personality defect because Jesse's just that good of a guy.
Why
And
didn't you just
Pitbull
tell me
is
that to
right
my
in there.
face then? Why do you have to bring it up on a show like this?
Because I'm trying to make that connection with Jesse. I mean, we're
Okay.
a couple states apart, but right now we're eye to eye, chest to chest, ear
Gotcha.
to ear, and there we are, Jesse.
I mean, the only thing with Kent, like Kent's a great guy, and he brought me with him to intern. Amazing dude, but he's just always so happy. Like I don't know that I can trust a guy.
Yeah, no, that's
always
Matt
that
Trussell.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's like in his basement. I mean, Jesse's super nice. He doesn't have a bad thing to say about anybody, but he's got some sketch things happening down there in the basement. Just saying, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
congratulations,
know what basement we keep talking about. There's
No,
basement.
Yeah.
FBI, I'm
Got
sorry, there is no basement. That basement is fictitious. Jesse's not doing things down there.
I mean, there is a basement in the building, but I don't have the key to get in there.
No, Jesse doesn't have access to that basement at all. Yeah, he doesn't. No, Jesse's not doing things down there, snuff films. No, but none of that's happening in the basement.
All right. Next, we got another giveaway. Are we gonna talk some or what's the?
Yeah, let's bring the next one up. Another one from Brett Stoddard.
Wow.
That
Yeah,
man,
figure
he's bringing some
obscura.
fire tonight.
Mask of the Red Death. Badonkadonk. What? I mean, I know I'm not svelte or anything, but I don't know if I would call it a badonkadonk.
Where do you have Mask of the Red Death in your figure obscura releases for this year? So between Marley, not counting the retailer ones, just Marley and Monkey King and Red Death, where do you rank those three?
Oh.
Who are you?
Whoever, both of you guys.
I don't have Marley yet.
Red Death is the prompt. Hashtag Red Death. REDDEATH.
Monkey King. I mean, I like them all, so I'm not shitting on any of them. But Monkey King just is on a different level for me, and it made me dive into the story. One of our local friends, Justin, made an excellent point about how, and I don't mean this to shy anybody that's religious, but the Monkey King Chronicles and that whole story, Journey to the West, I believe it is up there with the Bible as far as reprints and just how influential it is throughout the world. I mean, look, Dragon Ball Z, the whole 9 yards. And so, yeah, Monkey King just, it expanded my mind and brought a lot of things that I had not previously really even looked into. And so, yeah, Monkey King for me.
Yeah, I was thinking about that this week when I was watching Door Clear's top 10, which is it. As much as I give him shit, it was a great video. I love the way that he came up with his metrics and stuff for it. And as I was thinking about it, like I think initially I was thinking Marley first, but I think that's kind of recency biased. And as I thought about it some more, I do think Monkey King has to be up there. I think quality wise, it's the best figure that they've done. Like just in terms of just like looking at it, it's amazing. And like you said, it makes you want to learn that story if you don't already know it.
Yeah, everybody needs to look at it. There's so many great movies that have been done on that.
Yeah.
The only thing I would like to see, and maybe you could help us out with that, Curtis. I don't feel like we've seen enough albino Monkey Kings. So I don't know if that's if you could possibly paint one up for us, but that would be phenomenal.
I could try to do that. Yeah. I think I've got an extra Monkey
You're
King.
You're going to paint a Monkey King?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been long enough. I've
Okay,
appreciated
so
it, and I've got extras.
There's a time limit. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Great
You
point.
just have to
Great
appreciate
point
it
on Monkey
first.
King, yeah.
So, But yeah, I would do Monkey King 1, Marley 2, and then Red Death 3. And that's not that Red Death isn't good. I mean, Red Death is amazing.
Right.
I just think the competition is so fierce. I mean, that
Yeah.
the figure obscura is definitely, for me, it's the coolest thing, because you go from, you know, the tease to the drop to having it in hand within like a week or two. Like, it's just so fast. Like, it just moves so quickly, and the amount of work and everything that goes in, the collaboration from the studio with Nate Barch's art and Trevor's photography, and the story and the sculpt and the paint, like all of that culminating is just really cool.
Well, not just that, the BDSM aspect of the Marley. I mean, we've all been trying to make our GIMP suit customs, but it was not until Four Horsemen provided us with those chains and keys that, I mean, you can really, and the surprise and the safe. Tell me that does not scream Pulp Fiction. Actually, no spoiler. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, it's all coming together, and I appreciate it. And I'm here for that. Put it on Mexico Crow body, and you got bringing the GIMP.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness to what you're saying there, like, I do appreciate that they're giving us some more of these accessory type pieces. You know, the clock with the Red Death, the safe with Marley. I definitely think that we're going to see over the next year or so a lot of photographers use those in different ways. I could see somebody doing, you know, a photo shoot with, you know, putting one of those safes in like a diorama wall or something.
Yeah,
you know, behind a photo or behind a, you know, a painting or something. And we've already seen the clock come up in several different photography things. So yeah.
the man makes a good point.
Well, we never have told Pete that he couldn't be on. We love having Pete on.
Is that we had Pete? Yeah. Is this Pete?
Yeah.
Is Pete
Yeah.
using?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Pete, you were on.
Yeah.
You were on the show.
I mean, Pete, I have really reined in the expletives and monitored my drinks. I mean, this is actually hashtag NFF fan.
All right,
now.
10 seconds to the next spin.
This is Tame Vann. This is G-rated Vann.
Sadly it is. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Red Death spinning now. Or if you won one of the previous figures and your name comes up again,
Chinga tu madre. Oh, congratulations.
Samples.
Hey,
very nice.
All right. Congrats.
Beauty.
Absolutely.
Beans toy samples. All right.
So Vann,
yes,
tell us a little bit about your toy journey. You know, have you been collecting since you were a kid, or is this something that started, you know, maybe you stopped at some point and came back to it later on in life? And what was it that if that's the case, what is it that got you back into it?
Without like giving you the Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, I didn't have a lot of toys as a child, but as an adult, it all started right, which Jordan and I were figuring out my timeline today. It all started right before COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little boy. We started all over again from a child aspect. Daughter graduated from college Friday, and then I've got a 7-year-old son. But I started getting some Marvel Legends for him. And as I'm looking at these, I'm like, holy shit, these are so much better than, I mean, I had the Wolverine that moved like this, and I was stoked to have him. But
yeah.
And when I was getting a few $100s worth of, my wife's like, are you really getting these for your 3-year-old son? I'm like, well, yeah, he's going to appreciate them. These are going to be great. These are great toys. You know, we're going to get them. And then I won a Mezco Logan on a raffle for $6. And after that, I mean, I'm effed. COVID hits. My job requires me to travel quite a bit. So now I'm homebound, and I mean, I'm annoying as it is when I'm allowed to move about the country, but when you can see me in a small space, it's really bad for all of us. ADHD meds will only do so much. I mean,
gotcha.
Yeah. Short of a horse tranquilizer, my wife had not much else to do but allow me to run rampant through eBay, Mercari, and all that. And the toys started coming in. I used to actually make fun of Mythic Legions. We had a guy in our local group, Ishwar, Jordan, Peter, all of us, that was always throwing these Mythic Legions in there. I'm like, oh, the Mythic Legions ain't shit, dude. They're basically Marvel Legends with better paint apps and worse articulation. He's like, all right, cool. Let me get one in your hand. And then I got a Crow now, and I was effed. I mean, yeah. So, and then started making dios, which I'm not by any means on the level of Brian Almeida or anything like that. Then I started, like you had mentioned about Steve Busciotti talking about people were scared to paint human skin. I was all about some orcs and goblins because you just got to have the yellow eye. That's it. That's all you got to do. And guys, when I don't have a creative bone in my body.
Yes, you do.
But I really don't. Like it's not my vibe. But because of great people, and let me step on my soapbox, this community, we got people like Curse, we got people like Jesse. Curse, I've been in your inbox asking you about colors, this, that, and the other. Brian, I'm asking him how to paint leather. Jeremy Gerard. I mean, people that do this also for a living that could essentially tell me, go screw yourself. These are trade secrets. Nobody in this community has ever told me to beat rocks. I mean, Dennis Derby, who's pretty much my mentor, has just always given me plenty of time, plenty of tips, and that's what I like about this place. I'm not going to mention a particular group, but there are other toy groups out there because Mezco was my first, as far as my main line of collecting, and they are just bitter, just angry, zero filter. I'm hiding behind a screen, so I don't have any accountability for what I say type of communities. And that's what I like about where we're at. I feel like we're really about lifting each other up, helping each other out, and just hell, we're here to enjoy it. I mean, it's toys, man. There's enough chaos and bullshit going on outside of this place. Let's just be happy about what we got going on here, and that's my toy journey.
Well, and I think to your point, we do have some great artists in this community that have done some form of art their whole life. I mean, we were talking about David Williams earlier, and obviously we know he's a great tattoo artist and can draw fantastically, and then transitions to this stuff. But then there's folks like you and I who didn't have a paint background, did not have any sort of artistic stuff, and so but you're right, there are so many resources in the community, and so many people that are willing to help, and the parts make it so easy for you to kind of get into this and pop and swap and do some things, and then you start adding some rivet colors and some details here and there, and the next thing you're really into this. So it is something that the barrier to entry is a lot lower than in other places. So I get completely what you're saying. So
I will say though, I've gotten a little more confident in my paints, but what I have not really been able to nail, and this is where I need C. Jesum to help. I made a custom of Jesse, and Jesse, it's not easy to hurt my feelings because genders don't have souls. But I made this custom of Jesse. Look, he's beautiful. I did that,
He is gorgeous.
But Jesse was bitching because he didn't have pants, y'all. So I put a tunic on him because I'm thinking back in Motu and even as a child when I'm like 4 years old cosplaying as Motu, you're wearing your tighty whities, you got on a white tee, and then you just put on a belt and you're fucking Prince Adam, right? So Jesse had to be hateful about the custom that I made because I love this man almost as much as family. So Jesse, I tried to make you some pants, dude. I fucking tried. That's all I can say. And they suck. I mean,
no, they don't. I'm going to be completely honest. Those look like a pair of pants I got when I was in high school and wore up until I was like 30 something, and they finally fell apart. So
yeah, these fell the fuck apart.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Jesse wear assless chaps that look just like that.
I bought those for him, actually. Thank you, Jesse, for wearing those. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's got a cute tuchus. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if you got it, show it off. So for sure.
The figure might. I don't. Apparently, Alexander said I had a badonkadonk.
You do. No, Jesse, I'm, it's not, I don't typically swing that way, but an ass is an ass, and you've got something appreciative. When I put on pants, Jesse, one leg at a time, it looks like Kermit the Frog put on jeans. My ass is that flat. But you, sir, I mean, you got like, I feel like it could be featured in rap videos. I mean, I could see
none of you have ever seen me in jeans. I don't think.
I've seen you in jeans, Jesse. I'm
not
dead
in
with
person.
Photoshop. I've seen you in a monokini at this point. I mean, the things that Will White can do with a photo and his imagination, you don't want to go down that pathway.
So
next giveaway,
we've got this custom cloak donated by Keon. I just don't know how to respond to that, and we've got like a business.
I love that you've got
not a whole lot you can say, Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse's got enough prizes that whenever he doesn't want to talk, he can just throw up a new prize.
Can we do hashtag PGG on that one, please, for the Purple Gang Gang? Yeah, hashtag PGG.
All right. So just so folks know, you're winning. It's hashtag PPG.
No, PGG.
Or PGG. And you're winning the cloak here in the picture, not the figure, the cloak.
Yes.
I tried to dilute the figure part down, but it is the cloak that you were winning, made by what is that?
Dagobi Customs, Keon Farley, a local NC gentleman. And I'm going to show another one of his. And I'll tell you, if you want the figure, you know what? It's that time of year. It's the spirit of giving. If you will just go out and do some type of random act of kindness and violence, I'll send you my figure. Mine's just hanging out.
Don't do an act of violence unless it's violently kind.
Tell them shooting the shelf sent you.
Tell them shooting the shelf sent you.
No.
Tell them shooting the shelf sent you.
Unless you're just like buying groceries for someone. Them. Yeah. Don't do anything violent in the name of shooting the shelf.
Speaking of Keon Farley, he made me this. I mean, can we look at? I mean, fucking dazzling purple gang. Just it's almost like cloak and dagger type of cloak shit going on. And then hold up. We see the purple with it. Pow!
Wow.
Yeah. The sparkle, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a lot of glitter.
And then ignore the strong hand. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah. And then shout out to Len LaGuardia on the uniform.
I do have I do have something
Prince with the beautiful ginger head sculpt. But yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I got to do a little damage control. I'm sorry. I had a fact checker just call me. Apparently you don't have to say assless chaps because chaps are all assless.
No ass, yeah.
If they have an ass in it, then apparently they're just pants. So I appreciate Pete calling us up in the middle of the show to let us know that I was incorrect.
I do appreciate that.
I mean, if we're going to the educational aspect of the show, chaps were actually designed for the vaqueros to keep the brush and whatnot from penetrating their pants and cutting them up as they're going through and herding cattle. It's designed to go over the pants you're wearing. It's leather. Bikers wear them. Jesse wears them on Thursdays. I mean, it's just, it's a lifestyle choice. Or because motorcycle awareness, most folks don't realize a pair of jeans, the streets will go through that like wet toilet paper when you go down, but leather will give you a slight bit of resistance. And that's
so I think I know where my confusion is now. So what you're saying is that normally when people wear chaps, they wear them over pants. That's why I was confused, because Jesse doesn't wear pants under.
No, he doesn't. He's not wearing them right now. That's
okay.
No.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And the hashtag for anybody that missed it is PGG. We've got 133 people watching. We've got 70 entries. So make sure you get your hashtag PGG in. And while we're waiting for folks to get that in there, I know you just showed that amazing purple cape. Can you explain to us a little bit about this Purple Gang? Like how did this whole thing get started? What is it about? how does one get into that? And if there are people that want to start other gangs based on colors,
We'll find it. Yeah,
can they do that?
I'm not above slitting a throat on. No, anyways, that's silliness. No, Curtis, it's nothing more than we enjoy the color purple.
Okay.
Can we sea walk? Absolutely. We practice it. Just because we're Caucasian does not mean we have some semblance of rhythm. We can do a nasty little sea walk when needs be. We just like the color purple. We enjoy good vibes, just spreading the joy of Mythos. That's what we do. If you want to join the Purple Gang, send myself or Jordan a message. We got a chat going on that's not exclusive at all. You like the color purple and you like positivity and you're not about, being a shitty human. We'd love to have you in the chat. That's
now,
it.
Does it matter why you like the color purple? Like let's say that one person likes the color purple because it represents like royalty, and then another person just likes it because it makes their eyes pop. Like, does it matter like what the reason is that you like it, or is just as long as you like it?
Purple because it's the color you see when you're choking somebody to death. You could like the color purple because it represents royalty. You could like the color purple because you enjoy an eggplant parmesan.
Okay.
Don't fucking matter. If you're a nice person and you're all about lifting up others and just being a decent person, male, female, dog, cat, I don't care.
So not because you like the color purple when you choke someone. That I feel like that excludes you.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a nice.
Let me go ahead and pause that. Everybody at this point, if you want to win one of Jesse and Curtis's Grail figures, go out and choke someone to death. Tell them that just Shelve.
Oh no, it looks like Van's having some problem with his microphone.
Gotcha. I'm sure we'll have him back here in just a second, though.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Oh, are you there, Van?
Sorry. Yeah, a little technical difficulties on my end.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is for the cloak. We're gonna spin that wheel because we got a lot more to go. So we're spinning for the cloak.
Some people are into being choked, Jesse. Yeah, I mean, if you're interested, I can tell you a story.
That's
Juan Diego Rincon.
No.
It was awkward, Jesse. Just as it's awkward for you, it was awkward for me when I was told that they like to be choked.
Hey, you know how many people just won that last prize? Just one.
Congratulations. That was bad. I appreciate
Thank you very much.
Dad jokes.
I'll be here all night. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so while we get into the next conversation, I'm going to bring in the next one.
Back. Excuse me.
So we're going to do Retro Rag. So this is from Mo to Joe, donated. You can choose any in-stock shirt from size small to 5X on the Retro Rags Limited website.
Let me throw something out here on this, because you go ahead and do your hashtag thing, and then I'll talk about this. What you got?
There you go. Retro Rags. Hashtag Retro Rag. This is for don't get him started on Tila. For a single t-shirt from in stock on Retro Rags Limited.
So here's what I say. First of all, on that Retro Rags, they've got some really cool stuff on there. I picked up some. They've got the Tusk shirts now with the Tusk logo, and they've even got the flight ones, like for the Red Jets, where it's got the wings on the Tusk logo. So really cool. They've got the Wall Tour shirts from Legion's Con. I'm not sure if they still have those. They had Monkey King, so they got a lot of stuff on there. But here's what I'd say: if he's saying small to 5X, here's what I do. Even if you win and you're a smaller size, get the 5X, because guess what? You're getting more fabric. And if it's free anyway, you may as well get the extra fabric. All right.
Not only that, I mean, if you're into,
I'm just saying,
you could take that 5X and put like at least 3 people in there and get like a KFC spork.
Yeah.
And I mean, whoever comes out at the end gets to keep the shirt.
There you go. That works.
I mean, it's that time of year. You got to do what you got to do.
I'm just saying, because like most people are going to go,
people in the movies, stack up.
I'm a medium. I'll take a medium shirt. Okay, yeah, you could get a medium shirt,
That's
or you can get a 5X, and now you've got more cloth, And then guess what? You could tie it up and do like, kind of like the like a halter top thing or whatever. Like, go to the
Do you
beach
even know
with
what a
it.
halter top is?
No, I don't. I just said it. I thought it would
He
be
says
cool to
that, but
say.
he sent me pictures of him wearing one. So yes,
Yeah.
indeed,
One of those where you take the shirt, you kind of ball it up like this, and
Yeah,
then
no,
you know what I'm
no.
talking about, like this thing, and then you put
I
a
don't
rubber
think that's a
band on
halter
it.
top.
What is that called when you do like this?
I think it's just tied up.
Like
It's
the
just
girls.
a way
The girls that go to the
accentuate
beach like
fitting.
this, and then they'll put a rubber band on it. What is that?
I don't know. I don't go to the beach. I'm not a girl.
Okay. Well, I'm just
I mean,
saying you can get that
don't even have to
5X
do
and do
rubber
one of
band. You
those.
can run it through the collar.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Look at the way it pushes them up right there. I mean, that's
Should we all do
that's
that?
neat. I like it.
Should we all do that? Is that
Yeah, Chiquita banana hat.
for the rest of the show?
While we're doing that spin, I want to point out Motu Joe Retro Rags. Phenomenal customer service, phenomenal products. And I'm not saying I get no compensation to say this, but like I'll give you an example. I begged him to give me a shirt in a specific color, and he acquiesced. He was able to give it to me, and then he did not like the way when it was sent back. He thought it was kind of faded looking, and he didn't like it. He's like, "Oh, Van, I'm giving you your money back. I'm sending you your shirt." I'm like, "Why, dude? I mean, I kind of wear stuff like that anyways, and that's just the type of dude Joe is. Before I even saw the shirt, he was already telling me he's sending me something else, and you don't get that kind of customer service everywhere. Just saying."
So we got Chris Pop and Swap saying a crop top ? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
You know what? Chris Pop and Swap, subscribe to the OnlyFans if you want that premium content. If you want to see Curtis and I wrestling in sour cream, wearing our crop tops, you got to pay to play, buddy. You got to pay to play. These bills don't pay themselves. These lights, they don't keep themselves on. That's all I can say to you.
Jesse, back to you.
Yeah, Jesse, what do you got about that?
Back on the
Yeah, exactly. Which one
Maybe, Brian.
has thought it would be a
Maybe.
great idea to invite me is what I'd like to know. This had to have been a lengthy conversation. There's no way this like, hey, Van's the next guest. It did not.
No, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened.
Wow.
Usually Curtis will say, "Hey, I got so-and-so. Can we put him down for this time?" And I'm like, "Hey, I got so-and-so for this show." And we're like, "Cool."
Wow. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I don't know that we really thought out, the whole 500 giveaway with you on here and all these people that may be experiencing us for the first time.
Sure.
This is their experience. I don't know that we really thought that part of it out real well.
Well,
So-
I mean, you guys hit me in the feels when y'all talked about your 500. I mean, I was excited for what y'all have been able to accomplish. No, I mean, this is me like not joking. I'll be real for like 30 seconds.
Okay, timer started.
I was very excited about what y'all were able to accomplish because I think a lot of both of you guys. I really do. I was excited for and wanting to make certain that y'all got accolades. I got to thinking about where I was at mentally during COVID, what this community meant to me, what people like Jesse mean to me, and I wanted to give back as well. I mean, and it's also that time of year, right? And so I was moved by what y'all were doing, and then other people were moved as well, and needless to say, people love you guys. We appreciate what you're doing. You gave us 500 episodes. We want 5,000. So get to work, bitches.
Well, we've
right.
done 50.
Yeah.
But that's
This year.
same thing.
Mm.
I don't know what this is. If we pay extra, can you wrestle in creme fraiche?
Now, I'm not exactly surprised that Dork Lair would come at us with some bougie shit like that. And everybody is allowed to have their own kinks. I mean, if the money is right, dude, I will pretty much wrestle in anything. Battery acid,
I won't.
a pit full of Jesse, you'll do what you need to do.
You gotta
A
get
pit
covered.
full of moray eels. I mean, it's whatever. I
Yeah.
don't kink shame, guys. But my
I'm not kink shaming. I'm
pineapple saffron to everyone out in the community. If you hear me say that, please call the law. It means they've taken me past my my flexibility.
Steve-O says how much to wrestle in counter butter. So that's the soft butter. So I would say that would be a lot better than frozen butter or hard butter.
My wife's family, they live in Strasburg, Ohio, and we get to go up there once a year, and it's always the week before PowerCon, which is really a chap in my ass. I'm self-employed, so now I got to take off 2 weeks, right? And they take us through Amish country, and we get some of that good old sweet, unsalted Amish butter. That's what I want to wrestle another man in. I mean, when I think about Greco-Roman athleticism, and I'm talking about, I want to bust out those moves that Mark House Hill taught me.
Yeah.
Did they feel a little bit sexual? Sure. But were the techniques what you needed to do to get the job done? Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, if you're wrestling a man in butter, you're not planning on getting it in your mouth, but if you do, you definitely want it to be that sweet Amish butter.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. No judgment.
Yeah. All right.
Spin that wheel.
Yeah, let's spin for the retro rags. Remember, 5X. Doesn't matter what size you are. Here we go. Scott
Baker.
Congratulations, sir.
Head on over to Retro Rags after the show, obviously, and find your favorite 5X shirt to order. Let us know.
Scott, you can order
the
whatever
Marley
size
shirt
shirt
was great,
you
by
want.
the way. So,
That's a nice Marley. I like that. Let's embiggen you there. Look at that. That's beautiful.
I don't know if I can get the back without.
I really like the Jordan in the background. That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. You can't.
You know what? I think Jordan could pull off a Marley. Look at that. He pretty much has that Marley face.
I don't know how I feel about
the hair.
Dead.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jordan as a Marley cosplay at Legion's Con.
Choke him out. Or if you wore purple. You gotta wear purple.
Alrighty. Beautiful. So, Jesse, just real quick, how do you think the show's going?
It's going great. I'm
Beautiful.
having a blast.
Cool.
It's a shit show, but it's okay. It's our shit show, right?
There you go.
I mean, even if it is, it's our shit show, and
That works.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm having a great
Speaking
time.
of which,
I know it doesn't look like I am. This is just the little brother face that just naturally happens. I am having a great time.
I don't get little brother vibe from you. I get big brother like a
that's his
vibe.
thing that he says regarding me, that he's able to take my abrasiveness and just write it off as that's little brother. I'm just gonna take what he has to say.
No. It's I have little brother syndrome that no matter what group I'm in, I'm easily picked on, and I don't do anything
Never
to
pick on you, Jesse.
It tease playfully. That's what I mean, pick on, not like meanly. And just my attitude, what do you call it?
See, yeah, I got what you're saying. I got
Dude, you're about to get booted.
But
who's gonna get booted? Hold up, let me
Step
get
brother
in.
vibes.
Legends of Grayskull.
Legends of Grayskull. Actually, I mean, I don't know who that actually is, but he said some funny
Matt
shit. He said
Yeah.
some
Matt
funny
Douche.
stuff.
It's the Douche.
Yeah. Who is it actually?
Matt Dooch. Here's what I would say though, like the vibe I get from Jesse is more like when your parents give you that I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. That's the vibe I get from Jesse. Like, typically it's like he's not angry with me, but he's just disappointed, Right. Yeah.
But he still loves you. That's
yeah, of course. Yeah. He's gonna support me and until I either graduate or drop out. But yeah, he's just disappointed. So
I'll be your brozier, Curtis.
That's cute. I would pay to see that video.
No.
All right.
Just because we got to keep rolling through these.
I agree with the Grayskull. The things have been quite complimentary.
I don't know that that's a word.
I'm never going to live that down.
Billy Beige, he loves Jesse and his old timey school desk
And his satchel.
Where is Jesse or Jesse, where is Billy Beige from exactly? Where at in the I don't know.
The world?
He's
I'm
down in the
definitely
bayou.
trying to choose my words politically correct.
He's down in the swamps of
Where
The
in
Billy Boys
Mississippi.
down in the
Where
down
in the
Louisiana.
Jim Crow embracing community is Billy Beige from? Was that bad?
down in Mississippi.
Yeah,
It's been a good run, folks.
Billy Beige.
Next up are Legion Con torches from
Speaking of Billy
Carver
Beige,
Customs.
Tiki torches. Yeah.
No,
You did that.
no, stop.
Not Tiki torches. Oh, Brian Lynn, I'm so sorry. I actually have some Carver Customs torches. They're phenomenal. Like, I mean, if you want to light up your photos, if you want to light up your diodes, Carver Customs is where it's at. You know, him and they're just phenomenal human beings. You're not going to meet a nicer person. Again, I apologize for my joke on top of your plug, but Billy Beige is inbred. Go ahead.
I do want to say too,
Like sourdough or whole wheat?
any kind. I want to say too, Carver Customs, they are really good at customizing stuff too. Like if you have a light need of any kind and you don't know how you're going to do it for a dio or for some sort of photo setup or whatever, get with them, because I had this thing that I was working on with my wife for Len for Legion's Con, and we needed a light source, like a flame for like this oven, and couldn't find anything that would work. And like within like a week, he had something put together that worked perfect for us. So he does have a lot of great stuff on his own that you can pick up from shows or from him himself. But if you have a custom need for anything light related, hit up Brian, because they can probably fix you up with something, because
He's
they're
got
amazing.
some staffs coming down the road that are going to be absolutely game changers too.
Nice.
And he's just a great person.
Yeah.
I'm all about supporting folks that are putting out great stuff and just great people. And also, I'll go ahead and say I chop on Billy Beige a lot, but that's only because I love the guy. He's funny as hell to me.
Yeah, he's great.
But that
as long as you don't travel with him.
That does not take away from his mustache or the fact that he looks like Thistlethorn with some genetic.
No. You take that back. That back. You take that back.
Jesse, seriously, pull up a picture of Thistlethorn and then zoom in on Billy Beige's picture. If you don't see the similarities, you need to go to Lens Crafters. Just saying. He is the Mississippi Thistlethorn. If Thistlethorn's siblings banged it out for a couple of generations, Billy Beige. Just saying. It is. It is what it is.
All right.
I love you, Billy Beige. Will White, you're great.
Super chat from Trevor, 1/6 shooter, 199. This is the best final episode ever. So
Trevor is the man. Yeah, Trevor, this episode was brought to you by Maker's Mark, American Fish Company, and Frying Pan Private Selection. I know at some point I slurred my way through how much I love a private selection.
That looks fairly empty. How was it before?
No, Curtis. I've had 2 drinks out of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got this when I was on vacation, and my brother-in-law went through it. It's what it is. If anybody actually cares. So any restaurant like Curtis Ackerman's restaurant could reach out to Maker's Mark and say, I want my own barrel. They give you, I don't know, 1,000 different staves, which are wooden sticks with different flavors that you put in that barrel. They age it additionally, and all of them have a different flavor. Like some of them are like blueberry pancakes, some of them are caramel brownies, but they're always good. So anybody out there in shooting to shelf land, if you ever stumble into a liquor store or walk, I mean, however you do it, crawl backwards, crab walk, whatever you need to do. If you see a Maker's Mark private selection, yes, it's about $50 above what a bottle regularly costs, but I have yet to have one that tasted like shit. They're all good.
Well, there you go. Blueberry pancake whiskey, folks. So if you want your whiskey like you like your vape juice, then hit them up.
It does say
if you go to Curtis's restaurant, you might as well just order vodka, because it's going to be raw potatoes.
Yeah.
which I can get by. That is one thing I left off of my potato list of things I like is vodka.
I feel like Curtis's restaurant would be like Hooters at a trailer park.
Interesting. Okay.
No, I mean, I just see you liking Southern cooking.
I really do like Hooters, that's for sure.
Who doesn't like a good tit?
I like their honey chipotle wings and the medium breaded. Those are good too. So, well, while Jesse has the giggles, I do want to say we've got this giveaway for Carver Customs on here. One other thing about them too that I really appreciate, because much like myself, Brian's wife is way more talented.
Here's to Jordan Real
so I appreciate that about Brian, is that he's able to keep going forward with this whole torchlight thing, even knowing that his wife is way more talented. So because I got the same thing going on myself, so I appreciate that. We're brother in arms. So thanks, Brian.
Ooh,
I'm here if you ever need to talk.
This show's gone off the rails. Is this Flourish a clock? I think that needs to be a magic show.
Yeah.
Dave, I like that. Flourish
is that the
Dave,
time where we work on flowers? I don't.
Dave, I'm gonna write that down. I need to work that into
funny,
one of my
everybody's talking about Jesse being broken, Jesse having a seizure, Jesse giggling. That was actually a game Brian Almeida and I played. Was that at?
Was it PowerCon last year?
No, it was the year before.
It was like the elevator. That was the elevator ride from the lobby up to our hotel room.
It was the epitome of just excellence. If you could get Jesse to giggle like he had lost a chromosome, that was just where you wanted to be.
I've got to pull this.
He said some shit.
It's the donkey. It's the donkey laugh.
I've got to pull this up from Dooch, because it's just too funny not to acknowledge. He says at Curtis's restaurant, you'll order what you like, and he'll tell you why you're wrong for liking that.
He'll just give you raw potatoes. Here, and big in this. I think I've showed this before, but
there we go.
So this was a laugh wheel that one of my coworkers made within a couple weeks of meeting me. So it's giggle, snort, strong chuckle, evil goblin laugh, full donkey, and death by laughter. So yeah, dying by laughter is one of the two ways I'm pretty sure I will go out. The other would be I'll go to like crack my neck and I'll just drop dead.
Yeah, if there's a way to go, there's a way to go.
I got canvas stretching accident, so that's what I got in the pool.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's spin this wheel. We got 79 entries out of 119. So quiet.
We're excited.
We have
Rick
Jones.
Who?
Rick Jones.
That's Mike.
Yeah, no, it's Mike, but Rick will do too.
There you go.
All
Reach out to me and we'll get you taken care of.
Congrats, Rick.
Actually, Rick, no, reach out to me because I actually have those in my hands.
Reach out to Jesse and he'll get you taken care of.
Yeah. I'll make that that little complication for the ones I have. So yeah, reach out to me and I will get those to you. Facebook or Instagram, either one. Congratulations, Rick Jones.
Can we pause for a brief commercial and talk about the excellence? The excellence. The absolute
He says it's Curtis restaurant. You can't eat the food until you appreciate the plate for 30 minutes.
That is the Darla Ackerman soft goods.
Yeah, anytime that we can talk about how talented my wife is compared to me, that's great. So,
well, I mean,
yeah.
Curtis, you definitely outkicked your coverage. I'll say that respectfully. But yeah, this cape is freaking flawless. I mean, yeah.
Try it on.
If you don't own a Darla Ackerman soft goods cape, I mean, they're great. They're great. You missed out if you didn't go by that table and grab one. Darla, thank you so much. And thank you for blessing me, because in my self-inflicted state of ignorance. I lost them myself, and you guys. I mean, I tried to pay you. I tried to cover this, that, and the other. Curtis and Darla said, "F that. We're sending them to you," and they replaced what I lost, and I appreciate it. It meant a lot to me. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Curtis might have said that. I can't imagine Darla said that.
She absolutely did. She was all for sending them.
No. The F that part.
Oh no, she didn't say that part. She doesn't curse.
Yeah.
So.
Nor did I curse in front of her. I was actually well behaved when I was on the floor of Legion's Con. It was
very nice.
Night. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely colors better than me. She did a way better job in the coloring book than I did. So,
well, see, I won't even color those books because the art is so great. I don't want to shit on it with my inability to color.
Buy a few more, Vann.
Thanks, Anthony.
Yeah, that's kind of mean, Anthony.
I don't have a single Curtis head. I was actually crying about that in the green room about how I need a Curtis head sculpt. But yeah.
I have one.
Well, of course you do. But yeah, I like that. That's accurate.
He says it's broken, but
It's okay that mine's not movie accurate. But yeah,
it's a Curtis painted head. It didn't mean it was Curtis's scanned head.
Yeah, it's not my scanned head. That's true.
And speaking of beautiful heads, right here you have the Corey Short, and I'm gonna butcher his name, Schwarzenhofer. It is not me, but when he made it, I'm like, dude, could you add a beard to this goblin head? And Corey's just like the greatest dude ever, and he did that, and I gingered it out. I mean, obviously the ginger beard is not as great as Sean Strupp's, but we do what we can, and so yeah.
The purple gang.
Yep.
Nice.
Speaking of purple gang.
Try a little Griffhound orange contrast on your red beards there, Van.
Okay.
You won't regret it. So
No regrets. No regrets.
We're doing a swig donated by Van Johnson himself because it's got purple on it, and we're going with hashtag Swiggity.
Swiggity.
Yeah, it does exist, y'all.
No,
Nice. Unlike all the other presents.
Yeah, no, it's a Ponzi scam. You'll never see that shit.
Yeah, this whole giveaway was just got together so that we could get people to show up for this episode. There are actually no prizes.
Yeah, made off that ass.
It's a pyramid scheme.
That's coming.
Got him.
We told somebody, and then they had to tell two more people, and then they had to tell two more people until we got the entire cabal here.
It keeps going. It's a circle.
We're actually here to talk to you about Pampered Chef.
Yeah, Pampered Chef.
Now that we've got you here.
There we go.
All right.
No, Juan, no.
Juan, the
don't
act
do
of
that.
violence, you got to tell them shoot the shelf sent you, or it's
No.
otherwise they can hold you criminally accountable if you mention my name, if you say shoot the shelf. All bets are off. It's kind of, what's that movie where you're allowed 24 hours to do whatever crime you want? Yeah. If you mention shoot the shelf, it's like it's the purge rules. You're good to go. Do what you need to do.
That's not a thing. That's not a real thing.
It is a thing, guys.
Pretty sure that's just a movie.
Seriously, whatever your desire is, if you want to get rich by pulling a jack move, no, I can't go any further. That's it. I'm done. Yeah.
We got a request there from Drunk Gizmo Customs wanting to know if whoever wins the goblin there, if they can get some beard trimmings with it.
Finer beard clippings.
Again, you got to subscribe to my OnlyFans to get that premium content. Sorry. I can't. Yeah.
I know you're joking, but I guarantee you there's someone that does that.
Of course they do. Yeah, there's a lot of sick people out there.
Rule 34. For sure.
We're not sick people. Let's just call them entrepreneurs.
That's not Rule 34. That's
it's
a
close
different
enough.
rule.
It's close enough. All right.
76. We got a couple more seconds on this one. You are swiggitying for the swig figure donated by
Swiggity. Does that conjure memories of Quagmire to you? I don't know why, but Swiggity, that sounds like something Quagmire would say.
I keep getting no swiggity.
No doubt. Yeah, that's true.
It came for me. It came from a meme when I was in a like a nerd app, like a chat app, and that was like a meme that got posted a lot. Yeah. So
Elvis, not from the beard. The
From
carpet
the east
does
side to
match
the west
traits.
side.
Yeah.
No swiggity.
So this is just Shelve It. I mean, Vann has taken us off world. So I mean,
I love you, Anthony. You're my dude.
Yeah, if Anthony was on here, it'd be just Shave It. That's a different show. So it's where he shaves his back live.
Oh, okay. I thought you went somewhere else.
No,
Yeah, I
no.
mean, if you want to bleach it, bleach it. But it just, to me, I got sensitive skin.
I
You
think
talk about a talented person right there, Joe Vassapolo. That
Mhm.
guy, I was incredibly impressed looking across his table, and I wanted to buy something, but I also didn't want him to feel pressured to sell. That dude, he's a low key like Rembrandt with some of the customs he made. I was really, really impressed. And then what he did on the weapons pack as well. Joe's a bad dude, man.
Yeah, he's
Don't
got some
people
amazing
feel
stuff
that's
at his
a polo?
table. The problem that I hear about Joe is that he just doesn't sell a lot of the stuff that he has on his table, and that makes
No,
people
he
mad,
didn't.
and they want to
Oh,
flip over his table.
and I'll tell you a funny story. In my concussed state, and verified by Dr. Brent Ragar, but I went up behind Joe and I thought I don't know why. I thought it was Noah. And thank God I slapped his thigh, the
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah.
lower part of his thigh, not his ass. And I went, pop. And then he turned around like, oh my God, I thought you were Noah. He's like, well, I'm not. I'm like, Joe, I'm so sorry. He's like, well, now you know. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Yeah. So again, Joe, I really am sorry. I really did think you were Noah. I
mean,
I would not think it was okay. There was another awkward moment later on. I'll tell you guys in the show about where I also thought it was Noah.
listen, if you're gonna walk around with an ass like Noah's, you got to expect that you're gonna get it smacked every
That's
now and
what
then.
I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe.
shooting the shelf does not condone or support or share these opinions.
Yeah, but they did invite me, and they knew what was coming. So,
Gotcha.
So
yeah,
Yeah.
read between the lines, guys.
fighting, Stacy Lynn's giving a shout out. Awesome shirt, Van. Make sure everyone tunes in on Thursday night for the 3rd episode of
Please
Legion's
do.
Ladies.
I mean,
Are you on that
they're
episode,
great
Van?
content, y'all.
Van, are you on that episode with them on the Legion's Ladies?
I have not got an invite, but
Okay.
if they were so inclined to have me, I would be there on my best behavior, and I would absolutely support them because I appreciate what they're doing.
Now, when you say best behavior, do you mean
pride.
similar to the behavior that you told us was going to be your best behavior tonight?
No, fuck you guys.
Oh.
I made no promises. Yeah. You guys made the mistake of not asking me to behave. And so at this point, you're lucky Jordan's not back there anymore. You're lucky Jordan was sitting back there because we have like a code. He's gonna kick the couch when I'm being a little too Van. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, seriously, check out what they're putting out. They're doing great things for the community. They're all about inclusivity and making sure everybody, they're just spreading the good word of Mythos. And I
Yeah.
appreciate what they're doing and give them some support, y'all. Please.
Yep.
Speaking of support, we're gonna spin that wheel for.
And I really
Sweet
like the
guy.
dynamic of the every other week where they're flipping back and forth with the Dork
Right.
Lair, because I would always miss Dork Lair show. Sorry, Rosedale Studios.
Congrats.
On your win.
Congratulations.
I would miss Dork Lair's show a lot because I didn't know when he was going to be on, because he was kind of, sometimes he'd be there, sometimes he wasn't. So now that they're flip flopping, I know like every Thursday I can, like, there's something to watch. So I know to tune in. So it's actually helped me to catch more Dork Lair episodes. So, which has been nice. So, yeah. And I do see Tanya McCoy is in the chat. So Tanya, if you need Van on as a guest, let us know. We can connect you guys. So
Please. Yeah, I would love to be a guest. That's like, at this point, it's on my life goals.
there you go.
Yeah.
That works.
I'll bring my son. He's a Legion's lady too.
Yeah.
Wherever Rosie is. Rosie's around here somewhere. But
All right, we got. We're gonna bring up the next one because we're about halfway through.
Oh, really? I thought we were more than
might
that.
have to end. Oh, big
No.
Curtis.
All right. So from Curtis Ackerman, the War of the Aether Blade Attila Gorgo 2-pack.
Which is one of the top 5 or top 10 figures of the year by Dorklayer. I believe it was number 5. So just FYI, out of everything that came out this past year, you're getting a good one here. So.
Yeah, no, that's a fire set.
So what's the hashtag for this one, Curtis?
Hashtag Dorklayer. Because I love his top 10. I can't wait for his other ones. I like his below 50, 50 to 150 or whatever. I love all those. If you aren't watching Dorklayer's channel and you're watching this crap, there's something wrong with you. Check out Dorklayer's channel.
Clearly you guys are targeting a lower demographic.
I'm just saying, if you're listening to this and you're not watching, you should be watching.
So
I don't disagree with that sentiment.
While we're spinning away, let's talk about upcoming cons and whatnot. I mean, I know a lot of folks were bent out of shape about bent out of shape, maybe a strong word, about the loss of PowerCon, but I don't know if y'all know. And shameless plug, I love my dude Ishwar. He's got IshCon coming up to fill the gap that we're losing with PowerCon waiting another year. There's going to be amazing reveals. You're going to have a lot of artists there, a lot of great people. Keep an eye out. Their website's going to be up and live here before too long. But when it comes to planning your con trips for the year, that whole PowerCon block, it's not lost. IshCon is going to be bringing some serious fire. 4-H will be there. I mean, it's. They're going to do a Cosmicon wave release. It's going to be amazing.
Mark your calendar.
Like
your calendar.
Future Farmers of America?
Yeah. No, FFA. Seriously. I mean, if you like goats, if you like corn, if you like running backwards through a field of corn, we got what you need in North Carolina. Come on.
Who doesn't like goats?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You should have led with that.
Laughing goats, float your goats.
Goats are my whatever animal. Yeah. I love baby goats.
Jesse, do you have your goat nearby?
No, they're in the living room. They're part of my Christmas decorations at the moment.
They should be, yeah. Gotcha. They need to be exalted.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good shows coming up this year. I mean, 4-H has done a good job the last few years of really getting out more than just the East Coast. So appreciate the fact that they're, we've got the Mythic meetup in California. We've got, MesquiCon, we've got IshCon, we've got, they'll be down in Atlanta, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I mean, check out, wherever is nearest to you that makes sense. But yeah, there's definitely some good shows coming up, that there's going to be a lot of folks at. Oh, Jesse's got his goats. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Oh,
there you go.
So you like the Thor movie then? Love and Thunder.
He loves that part of it.
I love that part of the movie.
Yeah, that was the best. I love a good goat. Take that bear. Oh, I mean that bear. Yeah.
It just kills him.
Yep.
There you go.
He's so happy.
That's my partner, folks.
Hole in it. It absolutely does.
Yeah, that's my partner.
Can we make a donation to St. Jude's after this? Oh, jeez, it hurts. He's still shaking.
What does that one do?
Yeah,
it goes through its song, and at the end, it passes out.
That is an awkward fleshlight, Jesse. Just saying.
I don't know what that means, Van.
You're guilty. Yeah, I mean, just don't get the hairs tangled with the fur. I mean, it burns, but yeah.
What'd you do last night, honey? I watched Jesse play with his goats. So.
Yeah, he did. He played with it. Nice.
All right.
Bordering on full donkey.
I'm getting close to full donkey.
Yeah. Hashtag fleshlight Michael Casper. You're the man.
No. You're a
All right.
skeleton. That
Wholesome
doesn't.
Warlock with the gussy. Everybody, when this show, wait until the show is over.
Hey, spin
Please,
that wheel.
Please go and Google gussy.
No.
Do
Needs
it.
to add
It,
cheese to your
No.
it is a horrible meme.
Rob Zamora. Rob Zamora just went to Decon and got to meet the Horseman and Walt this weekend.
Congrats,
Or some
I
of the
think he just won a prize from Saturday Day Live, either maybe yesterday or maybe last week. I think it was last week. So
As
yeah,
he-
he's on a roll.
So he's cheating.
Yeah, no, the Ray-Bans and the beanie, he deserves all the prizes he can get.
Yeah.
Yo,
I like
congrats,
what you're
Rob.
doing, Rob Zamora. Yeah, last name was Z. It's not common. Keep it going.
Cool. I don't know that we have too many more people with last name that starts with Z.
It's not common.
Lord Zed.
There's
Ziggler,
Lord Zed.
Zidarelli,
Zig Ziglar. How about that? That's a positive son of a gun right there.
Zod,
See
Yeah,
you
General-
Zod.
General Zod. Yeah.
General Zod. Benny
Zamboni.
Torres. Benny's a good dude. We were
Subaru
at,
BT.
was that PowerCon where he was about to fight some motherfuckers that bumped into me? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about the motherfuckers. But
Shout out to Benny.
shout out to
Being
Benny.
a real one.
Shout out to Benny for being the real one. But I was okay. They didn't mean to.
I mean, in fairness, though, it would be easy for somebody to accidentally bump into you, because they.
I was sitting on a stool and it felt intentional, but
Oh, okay. I was gonna say they may have not just seen you because
I'm 43. I'm not that easily triggered into fighting a 20-year-old.
You have some
Yeah,
hitboxes.
yeah.
You should be a
gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially if you're in
Zanzibar is
your
hard.
normal Zen state. So,
Yeah.
which is another Z word.
Yeah,
So-
no. I have a horrible temper. Not that that's predictable, but yeah, I just at this point it's just stupid. Anthony, I love you back, dude, and I mean that from the heart.
Did they say I thought it was no after bumping into you?
Yeah, they did. It happened.
Then it's fine. Then it's okay.
Hashtag adult boys. If you don't love Michael Casper, there's something wrong with your brain functions. I'm just saying it now.
Oh.
Casper is
Speaking of
definitely a good
Noah,
dude. Oh,
Anything
look at that.
possible.
Custom parts.
Noah Pratt's
donated
giving
by-
some sort of unknown parts, or at least I
Speaking
don't.
of Noah, when I spoke to him about this poor fella is recovering from COVID right now.
Oh gosh.
He's taking a bit of a beating, but let's talk about how phenomenal
Slapped
his
like
future
7
is.
other people, not him.
Yeah. Yeah, Noah's just not only is he an amazing dude, he's got a phenomenal sense of humor, but he is just an amazing talent. I mean,
Well, okay.
Yeah.
If I mean throwing all of our cards out here, like I'm just gonna.
and
go
he's
out
cute.
real
Yeah,
quick.
sure.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Noah kind of pisses me off, and I'm just gonna lay this out. Just the three of us talking.
Because
I
he's
mean,
that good.
no, because not this past year, but the year before, at least, kind of like comes with all these dios and stuff, and he's doing the bridges and he's doing all this kind of stuff and like these stair step things for the DTOFs, and he does an amazing job with the dios. And he does just a little tiny rack of heads, right? And they sell like fucking wildfire, right?
Gone. Yeah, they were gone.
And so then he's like, I'm not going to do the dio stuff this year. I'm just going to do heads. Like, okay, hold on. Some of us can only paint heads. Okay, that's
Right.
all like I can do. So you don't need to be infringing on my territory
Save some P
when you
word
can
for
do
the rest
other
of us.
things.
I hear you.
Yeah, like you have other talents. I have one talent. Like stick to what you were doing. Stick to the dio stuff.
Michael
You know?
Casper is slaying it with the hashtags tonight.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
stay in
Yeah.
your lane, Noah. That's all I'm saying.
Let me apologize to the Shooting the Shelf staff that everything Michael Casper is giving you tonight is the energy that I bring to Legion's Lair with my obnoxious hashtags. And by obnoxious, I mean funny as shit. I'm dying over here, Michael.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but all of the staff and people behind Shooting the Shelf is just Jesse and I. So
No, I wanted you guys to sound bigger than you were. So let me just go with staff. Yeah.
I'm pretty big.
The conglomerate that is shooting the shelf,
Mhm.
All right, you don't have to get nasty with the
the
words.
brainchild that brings you shooting the shelf. Yeah, there you go.
And I wouldn't call myself a
Joe's
conglomerate.
right. Joe is right. Noah's a
That's true. My stuff
and
is
Noah
mostly
is
Darla
like
stuff.
so
Thanks,
humble
thanks,
about
Alexander.
it. Like Noah's
Speaking
that
of
great,
Noah,
and he doesn't act like
spoiler alert, Noah is our first guest of 2024.
Oh,
that. Okay,
that is a
fuck
spoiler
man.
alert.
Yeah.
Speaking of Noah guy, I know a guy, hashtag Noah is your
Yeah.
tag for this giveaway. I don't know what parts it is. Van, you set this up. I don't know if you can talk about it. You were saying
Didn't I
he was
send you
sick and
pictures?
recovering from.
No, I sent you a meme. I sent you a meme of the two heads he painted.
Oh, is that, okay. I apologize. I didn't realize those were specifically those heads, and I did not.
Jesse, I made it rather
Are you-
obvious.
Are you telling me you let me go on a whole rant about Noah Pratt and we didn't even have the hashtag up yet?
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's
Normally,
very unprofessional,
I'm sorry.
Jesse.
Normally,
I'm
Curtis,
just saying.
I'm not
Yeah,
into Jesse bashing, but by all means, my hands are up. Do what you need to do. Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like normally, you're really on top of
Yeah,
it and
it's not coming
professional, and
right
that was just unprofessional.
It was.
It was two painted heads, correct? I think that was what I was unsure
Two
of.
of
is
them.
if they
Do you
were-
have that?
He's sending
Can
two
you
painted
throw
heads.
that picture up?
Let me see if I can find it on my Facebook.
Jesse, we're live. Fucking throw it up.
We'll do it live.
Oh,
No, Jesse, it's not the image
Oh,
I sent
gosh.
you.
let's
Please don't
remove
show them
this.
the nudes.
Let's remove
Please
this.
don't show them the nudes. Please don't go under our messages.
Oh my
Huh?
goodness.
I was drunk, Jesse. I didn't mean to send you that.
The backpack photos were sitting.
I didn't
The
realize you had that
backpack
tab up.
photos with the fecal matter. I didn't mean to.
I was going to say, I
Don't
think
show
you sent those to
real
someone
and-
else because I.
Yeah.
good.
No, Jesse, you
God
saw them.
almighty.
You fucking liked every one of them, Jesse. Don't do like that.
That wasn't me.
If I own it,
I'm
you need
looking
to
through
own
our
it.
entire chat here, and the closest
Don't
thing
be
that comes
ashamed
to
of
that.
our love.
Van kept the receipts.
I kept the receipt. I screenshotted every.
So what's
time.
the over under on Van getting an invite to any other show?
Oh yeah, it's not. I mean, yeah,
135
It's not zero.
it's close to it.
Gotcha.
It's not zero.
All right.
So it's
So are these two at the
these-
bottom?
These heads at the
Can we
bottom.
zoom on that, Curtis?
I have no ability to zoom. It's Jesse's photo.
Jesse, can you zoom? Can
What do
you, can you do better?
Can you look in your heart?
Jesse, I worked hard on that fucking meme.
No.
Please, Jesse. Oh, you're shitting on me.
I
Oh,
shit
Jesse,
the meme.
No.
So it's the two
Says,
heads.
well,
at the
would
bottom,
you just look
correct?
at that? Those heads by Noah are absolutely beautiful.
If it would not wake up my wife and my child, I would flip this table right now because of your inability to zoom on that meme that I threw together. I mean, audience.
I'm sorry,
I-
I'm not
No,
Zuckerberg
Jesse,
with
stop.
the
Jesse,
technology.
stop. Jesse, stop. I have got Blanche. I have got Sophia. I have got Rose. I have got Richard. I have got the beautiful, 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 amazing heads that Jesse painted, or sorry, Jesse, Noah painted into that meme. And I put a clever little comment, and Jesse cannot zoom on it. Curtis, what the fuck kind of show are you running here?
Well, let me just tell you that in full
I should have
transparency.
sent it to you. I should have sent it to you. I'm
Van's
sorry.
a guest.
Well, I
I'm
just
a guest
gotta
in your home, and this is how you treat me.
I gotta be fully transparent with you here, Van.
I'd appreciate that.
Because, and this is just us talking. I mean, the other people aren't listening right now.
Yeah, mute them.
Yeah. So, you know, I wasn't really involved with what prizes you were doing and stuff because you were communicating with
sorry.
Jesse. So I was seeing the posts like everybody else. And I messaged Jesse and I told him, I said, I don't know what's up for prize here. Like, I don't know if it's the Golden Girls. I don't know if it's the Richard Simmons. Like, are we giving away 5 Richard Simmonses? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. First of all, we're not
yeah.
giving away any Richard Simmons.
Okay.
Sorry. I love your audience, but fuck you guys. They're mine.
Okay.
Now I know. I mean, and this doesn't take away from my love. Am I mad right now, Jesse? Yes. Would I hit you? That's not how I get down. But Curtis, I understand. I need to message you.
Okay.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
I probably would have just said, hey, You know, the meme is great, but let's make it a
It was
little
a good
clear.
meme.
Yeah, let's
was a
just
good
make it
meme.
clear on what the prize actually is probably
Well,
what
no, if he could have zoomed, you would have saw in the captions. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my God, do you see how great the heads are that Noah painted?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
mean it. Sorry, Jesse, but you hurt my feelings there.
Well, I see that there's only 37 people that put in for this yet. Don't let Jesse's inability to Zoom keep you from putting in for this great prize. Noah does an amazing
run
job.
That many people off?
Yeah, as much as I dislike Noah for switching from Dios into the painted head,
Jesse under the bus.
Dave
Bennett.
But yeah,
I hear you.
put in, get your hashtag Noah's in there. Amazing dude, amazing painter. So you
this is Jesse did nothing wrong. This is me. This is all K-fob. I'm not even remotely agitated. I just want to make sure that everybody who gave a prize, they're amazing people and they're giving. They put their time, their energy, and their love into it. And just like you've heard me guys gush over Jesse, I feel the same way about Noah. He's just a great freaking dude.
I mean, Vann loves Noah so much that he smacks random dudes on the ass that he thinks just maybe Noah.
So, audience, I told you there was another more awkward tale coming to you. So, to those of you that did not know, I sustained a concussion at Legion's Con. I straight took my forehead into.
I was suspecting a brain injury of some sort. So.
I mean, it was bad. I mean, like,
never been the same.
Bless its heart, Peter is not accustomed.
Legends of Grayskull. One more like that, and you're banned for life.
No, that was funny, Jesse. Let him go.
No, it's not. No, it's
not. I wish I was Jesse's girl. I mean,
he's spelling it wrong.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, we won't handle spelling
seriously,
errors.
Legends of Grayskull, if you're taking shots at Jesse, I'll meet you whatever state you want. I mean, Jesse's a good dude. Like, cut it out. If you're just being a dick because I'm being a dick, that's cool. But
he's not being a dick. He's being a douche.
Yeah, respect what they do here. Respect what they're trying to bring to the community. And again, I've been laughing at what you said, but if there's malicious intent, fuck you. But anyways,
no, he just knows I hate that song.
oh yeah. You got me fucking riled up, Jesse. I'm over here.
Yeah, and he just hates Rick Springfield for some reason.
Fuck you, Jesse. Fuck you. You know what? Legends of Grayskull, give him everything he wants. Bang out his DM.
44 years of people spelling my name wrong because of that damn song.
Until time in perpetuum. But anyways, no. So I banged my head into the middle of a nightstand, a marble headstand, and I was just like bonked out. And it was a bad time. And
bonked out. Okay.
I was bonked out. Where was my train of thought here? Where were we going?
Oh, you were telling
your awkward story
about Noah.
About Noah.
Oh, about Noah. Oh gosh. So you guys heard about me slapping Joe Vasapola, who he had a look of wanted to fucking murder me on his face when I slapped
That's his standard look. Don't worry about
that. No. You've seen a standard look. This was like elevated. Like I was low key like shit.
I've seen Joe a lot for a year and a half. I thought Joe hated me, which may be true, but then people told me that's just how he looks at everybody.
So we went. I was in the bathroom. I had to take a whiz, and I walked in there, and there was a guy at the urinal beside me that looked like Noah. And I did the same slap the back of no. I pushed him as I walked by the urinal. I pushed him towards the urinal. And this guy, bless his heart, he looked at me and he started laughing. And then I saw his face. I'm like, oh my God, I thought you were my friend. And so I find Noah and I tell Noah about the Joe Vasapola story. And he was cool with that. But then when I told him about, and anybody, I'm giving you like a 10-second warning. If language bothers you, mute me. So I told Noah about it. He's like, Van, you touched another dude while he had his dick in his hand. What is wrong with you? I'm like, Noah, I didn't think about it that way. I just like pushed him. And the guy laughed about it. He's like, Van, he was laughing because he probably wanted to murder you. I'm like, I mean, it could happen. But so, yeah, that was the end of my awkward adventures during Legion's Con. But it was good intentions, good vibes, right?
You would think after you make one mistake confusing somebody for Noah, you would think that would be enough. But,
all right. Let me tell you.
Look, to be fair, he had a break. Wait, do you have another shirt on?
Yeah. Catch up,
Is that why you got up and left?
Yeah, like seriously, I'm not a tall person, but to you physics majors out there, I weigh 165 pounds. The nightstand had a marble top. I took my full fucking face into it. Like if you go back to the Mythic Legions post, you'll see a picture of me with a red star, which I bought those stickers because Sons of the Red Star, but they covered the fucking crack in my face where I went full passed out into the goddamn sorry Lord, into the nightstand. I took my face into it, and bless his heart, my roommate Peter, who's like as innocent and as sweet as Jesse, doesn't know what the hell is going on. He's calling Jamal, he's calling Jordan, you guys got to help me. I don't know what to do with Van. Apparently I fell out of bed like 4 or 5 times. The next day, Jamal comes in the room. He's like, "Hey, Van, are you okay?" And I'm like noticing that he's like concerned. I'm like, "Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm good. I mean, I didn't get sick. Yeah, I got a headache. I got a hangover." He's like, "Are you sure you didn't get sick?" I'm like, "No, man. I feel good. I'm good." Then I go into the bathroom to vomit, and that's when I notice I have this like crack in the middle of my forehead, and I've got like if you've seen Jean-Claude Van Damme, that like pustule that he has going on his head. I had that with like erupted skin, and it was embarrassing, and I brought it upon myself. And yeah, I'm not going to drink as much at Legion's Con. Yeah.
Moral of the story.
Moral of the story. Yeah. Moral of the story, don't go to Legion's Con unless Ishwar is your roommate, because I never got a concussion with Ishwar. Sorry, Peter.
I think the moral of the story is, even if you really, truly 100% believes that somebody is Noah, just don't touch him. That's what I would do.
It was bad. It could have came to blows, but people had a sense of humor.
All right.
Spinning that wheel.
Spinning that wheel.
Spinning. Here we go.
Big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy.
This is Van Johnson's first and only appearance on Shooting the Shelve.
Marky Figured Wood.
Oof. I'm not even going to speculate on that name, but, maybe a therapist.
Yeah.
Who's this? This is from Noah.
Maybe he whittled. You're right. He did whittle.
So again, everyone except for Rick, reach out to Curtis in one of the Curtis things down below.
Hey Jordan, can I tag out? I need to hit head. All right, Jordan's coming in.
Make sure you come in with a different shirt.
Different shirt.
He doesn't own any more clothes.
But you haven't seen
it. Marky.
Oh, hey y'all.
Hey.
Thank you there.
Hey Jordan.
What's going on?
Hey, just you guys. And Van living his best life.
Yeah.
Woodworking and action figures. That is where that name comes from.
He's
okay.
He's a whittler. Just a whittle bit.
That's what I would have said too.
Yeah.
Woodworking and action figures. Well, maybe you can kind of talk about this next prize, Jordan, because I believe that you are going as well to IshCon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Going to be the event of the year, like Van mentioned earlier. It's kind of like a PowerCon replacement for the year. As we all know, PowerCon will be back in 2025. But the entire Four Horsemen Studios has committed to come down and join us and provide a great time. We've got a lot of surprise vendors showing up, some surprise toy studios showing up. The website should be going live any day now. You'll be able to buy your tickets. We'll even be doing a preview night on Friday where you can get even more surprises, but that will be extremely limited. So as soon as that goes live, you definitely want to hop on there and get a early VIP pass for the Friday night adventures. But like I said, it's definitely going to be an event that you definitely don't want to miss.
So where and when, and that's what Dario just said. So yeah, where and when can people find IshCon?
So once the website goes live any day now, we'll be posting the website every which way. It'll take place August 3rd next year, 2024 in Durham, North Carolina at the Durham Convention Center. The convention center has a hotel that's attached to it, so you can stay there, enjoy the day. Unlike other cons, we'll actually be running Saturday all the way until midnight. So
Very good.
it's going to be an adventure.
Sweet.
Hope everyone can come.
So an
So-
awesome way to kind of end the summer and hit up a con with a bunch of Legions fans and friends and family.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Beautiful. So once again, this
Okay.
is for 2 tickets to IshCon, donated
Yes,
by
indeed.
Van Johnson. The hashtag once again is hashtag IshCon. So there you go. That's some of the deets. I see we've got Van back with a brand new shirt. I don't recognize this one.
Heyo.
Did you get that at a bargain store or something? Or
Goodwill. I picked it
Yeah,
up
it
for him.
does. Yeah.
gotcha.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
made by the awesome Dave Orkin from Faceless Screen Printing. That is meat for the Just Shelve It shirt that I had at Legion's Con.
Some
this
of the
year.
best shirts I own are made by Dave Orkin.
There you go.
He's a great dude.
Dave rocks.
Yeah.
Steph rocks. The whole working clan.
So
Absolutely.
just want to clear this up. You can make any arrangements you want after the fact, but this drawing is strictly for tickets admission to the show.
Correct. This is for the Saturday portion of the show.
It is transferable.
It is transferable. So in the event that you can't make it and you got a friend that's going, save him $50.
Reach out to Isher Jordan.
This
put
is
you-
not.
we'll put you in
This
the
does
right
not
place.
cover your travel. This does not cover a hotel or any of
No,
that stuff. This
no,
is
yeah.
your access to the show itself.
Jesse's covering all of that.
Yeah.
But
No, I
if you
am
want to
not.
stay with Van, reach out to him. Maybe,
Swing through. I got an
depending
extra
on
room back
sleeping
there.
arrangements.
Yeah,
So
it's yours.
yeah.
But you just can't lock the door. That's all I ask.
I would say, make sure you vet whoever. Not that anyone watching our show has any sort of questionable background at all, but you've got a family and kids, so make sure you vet them before you let them in.
I
Your
mean,
house.
Jesse, let's be honest, and this is where you should mute my mic. I live in the South. I'm a proud supporter. I mean, if you were to see my arsenal,
Some technical difficulties there with Van.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks.
between the
You're talking about
pit
Arsenal,
bull-
the soccer team from the UK, right?
between the pit bull that sleeps with me and the
I think
AK
he's-
pistol underneath my bed. I mean,
Yeah.
come on in. But
I think
yeah,
he's talking about the DC character that used to be Red Arrow.
absolutely. Red
I-
Arrow. Yeah. Speedy. Speedy is what they called him. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Speedy. Yeah.
Because he's fast.
Yeah. Come on, people. 43, only 43. No one
Yeah,
wants to
but
buy. I
no.
mean, I guess this
Well,
one might
I
be.
mean,
This one might
little
have fewer
Rosie
entries because
would
it
chew you
is.
to
If
death.
you're not
Yeah,
local,
you got to have the availability. So
you got to. Yeah. So yeah, it's in Durham.
North Kakalaki. Come on down.
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
North
please come
Carolina,
on
thank
down.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't judge us by our past. We're absolutely friendly and inclusive. We want you all down here.
yeah, judge them by their future.
Yeah. Judge us by our future. Just by our present. I'm
We-
not my grandfather.
We erased our history. Don't
Yeah.
mind it.
All right.
All right.
So we'll go. We got another couple seconds here.
Van, anything else that you want to add to what Jordan said about IshCon?
I mean, Ish is one of those people that just absolutely loves toys, absolutely loves the community, wants everybody to have a good time. So if you love Legions Con, if you love the inclusivity and just how welcome you feel at Legions Con, you're going to have just as great a time at IshCon. Ish is working his ass off. Jordan's working his ass off to make sure that you absolutely enjoy your time there. Let's show some love to the community. If you can make it down, come on down. We'd love to have you. We'll be on our best behavior. There will be no banjo music. We will not tell you that you got a purty mouth. We're not going to make you
That's
feel
more of
like
a
kid.
Georgia thing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, so basically what you're saying is if anybody sees Jordan or Ish at IshCon, not to smack them on the ass because they've worked it off and there's no padding there.
Yeah,
what you
yeah. No, we want everybody
No
to
judging.
feel comfortable. Yeah.
Gotcha.
No judging.
Hashtag me too.
All right. Hashtag spinning the wheel. If I can make the
IshCon.
mouse find the other screen here. Okay, here we go. Spinning the wheel for IshCon in 3, 2, 1.
Big money, no whammy. Let's go.
Get it.
Whammies, no whammies.
I'm just- All I was saying is the whole banjo comment comes from the movie Deliverance, and the movie Deliverance is set in Georgia. I'm not dissing Georgia.
Where's Billy?
K
Beige
Style
from?
Customs.
Mississippi.
Hashtag John Boyd.
Yeah, John. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely John
Hashtag
Boyd.
Anaconda. Hashtag
Yeah.
J-Lo.
Hashcott. I'm trying to remember the name of that. I can see his face, but the one that had a squill.
Hashtag Ice Cube.
My Anaconda don't want
Okay.
Unless you got buns, huh?
Mhm.
I'll Google later, but I can see his face. It was an awkward night for that guy.
Yeah.
So that's K Style Customs. Congratulations.
Probably the greatest prize of the night, K-Style Customs. You are
Congrats,
one
K-Style.
lucky individual.
I don't know. This next one's pretty dang good too.
Yeah.
Hey, the next one's not a trip to go see Ish.
That's true, but this
I
next
trade all
one
these
is
prizes.
pretty
I mean,
fabulous.
technically, the other one's not a trip to see Ish either.
Yeah, but it's kind of like the lubricant that you need to get you going to go see Ish.
Oof. I like the word lubricant.
That's fair.
Where's Travis Bowles?
Vaseline.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, Sean Strutt
What?
wannabe. No, Michael Casper. I recognize I'm a beta bitch next to the beard and the gloriousness that is Sean Strutt. I know my role. Yeah.
Speaking of role,
I will never be Sean Strutt. It's okay. I've accepted it.
you could say that heads will roll with this figure.
Ooh,
It's the Headless Horseman.
I thought you were about to do a Critical Role reference with that Vox Machina.
Jesse is back on his
Those are
game.
beautiful.
He got knocked a little sideways with some of the comments, but he is back on it, folks.
What happened?
Nothing. You're good. Headless Horseman
Oh, yes.
retailer version with the green.
Spectral
Awesome.
green. Yes, I would love to make critical references, but Curtis doesn't like them, so I try not to burden
Are we
him
now
with those.
shirtless? Is that what we got?
No, I got on a hoodie.
Ran out
Okay.
of shirts.
All
Yeah,
right.
ran out shirts. I did what I could.
Ran out of shirts.
Okay, hashtag headless.
No, it's not hashtag give me head. It's
Why
hashtag
can't it be?
headless. Yeah.
It'll never be that without.
Funny.
Yeah. It's the other way. It's headless.
Headless. It's headless.
Did
We've
anyone
corrupted
mention
everybody
he glows
now.
in the dark?
He does, yeah.
It is off the rails. Actually, there are no rails. The rails are gone.
Someone
Zero
earlier
rails.
said something about doing rails off a urinal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
we
don't-
were never on the rails.
Hashtag restaurant life.
Doing rails off a mirror. But yeah, I mean,
Nope.
oh,
That's
no,
not a thing.
that spirit.
Nope.
From my personal collection, y'all. Facilitated to you by Ishwar. So
Nice.
yeah.
I have mine sealed. I'm planning on opening it next
Which
year
one's sealed?
before Halloween. So
Peep that plastic, Curtis.
Then also,
Nice.
has
I will
a
say-
trap machine.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
question everything.
None of my DNA.
really
is on-
love the first one, but the colors on the second version are just
does the
It's
second
so-
version glow in the dark? I haven't heard a clear answer on that.
yes,
it does.
does.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like Hagnon super bright glow in the dark, but like the flame elements, like everything on it
But
that has that
if
green.
the winner wants it to glow that way, hit me up in my DMs. I will paint the living shit out of it with everything I own in my paint kit that glows. And I mean, it may look a bit awkward, but it'll be yours.
And it's
And for
purple.
some reason, Van really hits me as one of those people that owns a lot of things that work under black lights.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
Yeah.
not how that works.
oh,
This is exactly how it works, Curtis. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
okay.
It's like
No,
a-
I know what he's putting
Yeah.
down, but he forgot the spray that activates.
No, I
There's a-
meant
there's
like
a step in between.
no, I'm not talking about that
Well,
kind of.
like
I'm talking-
Dateline hotels.
I'm
with
talking about like
spotlights.
the posters
Speaking of
and stuff from
sprays-
Hot Topic with that most of the pothead kind of people have.
I have never heard you say hot topic.
Now
before in
is
your
the
life.
time in shooting the shelf when we have our public source.
I've
public
been to Hot
public-
Topic before.
Please make
never heard you
that-
talk about
that
it.
you use prophylactics of some type so you do not come up with, something you regret. I mean, wrap it up, folks.
What? What
I-
just happened?
We're talking about safe sex, Jesse. We're talking about safe sex. Safe sex.
So-
Look what happened to this guy. He's like got dots where he shouldn't have dots. He's missing a freaking leg.
The one time
Yeah.
when
Who's to say he's not supposed to have dots there?
It is. I Listen,
I was there. I saw what happened. He was not making responsible decisions. I mean,
I was told he had space herpes.
that's
So,
exactly what it was. That's and that's like luggage. You got to carry that around everywhere.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes those STDs will take a limb like that too. So
They will. They will.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Jesse
there
just
you go.
bumped on the nightstand. That's rough.
He did. We got to get him a story.
Okay.
So we're doing a spin
We're
for a
at
headless character. Meanwhile, he's
104
holding a
entries
legless
out of
character.
134 watching.
It's not bad.
You know what the
Headless
worst
Horseman.
thing is about getting something in Vann's private collection is he gets your address. Oh my God. Yeah, send your address to Jesse or Curtis and I'll send it to them. I don't blame you for being skeeved out. I would be too. Spin that wheel.
Spinning.
Thank you.
Every time I hit that button, I think of that moment in the original Turtles movie when the kids walk into
Blaze
the
Bear.
plan.
That's Blaze.
Congrats,
Blaze
Blaze.
Bear.
Come your way, bro.
Very nice.
Good dude.
Oh yeah. Great painter.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. Congrats. Let's
Where you at, Blaze?
what do we got? We got some more things here because we have crossed the 2-hour mark and we didn't really get to yes, I'm actually saying this, Vann, we're gonna have you back on at some point to actually talk to you.
You got his DM.
Yeah. Just post screenshots. I mean, it's cool. And my OnlyFans link. I mean, I appreciate the revenue. These toys don't pay for themselves.
Well,
Yeah.
just
wait,
they're affiliate marketers for the Van OnlyFans.
Oh,
so
absolutely. They are.
why wouldn't they
no,
post your?
They. Oh! I got it. I'll be right back.
Speaking of Anthony House Seal,
Find a shirt.
I don't have one.
we've got a painted kobold head from Toy Forge.
I did not know about this. Is one of those prizes that I didn't know about until I saw the post in the Cabal. And I really like this. I think Anthony did a great job on this, and it's not a dwarf, so not exactly in his wheelhouse, but yeah, he killed this.
He did. So beautiful.
But it is meant for the smaller figures, so
Yeah, I like it. Oh, we're getting it on a great body. Let's see.
It is for 2.0. And he looks like he's looking for love in all the wrong places, but
you said Alderaan wrong?
That's right.
yeah.
That's
Where's-
right.
Let's see. I got a godly here. Sorry, Van Gogh.
I mean, I kind of want to change the hashtag because Billy already pre-guessed what I was going to do, but
Kobold, yeah.
we're going with Kobold.
There he is.
That's the
Let's
ticket.
see. What's in big and Van? There we go. Oh, let's in
sorry.
small and Van. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, no, Ant did a great job on this one.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
swig
he did.
actually would be a perfect body for that head.
And at this point, we can point out that it's not his fault. He's a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and that the Dallas Cowboys beat the shit out of them. But enjoy your kobold head.
Wasn't there like a Cowboys game tonight?
Shut the fuck up about tonight's game.
Go Blue Jays.
No soldier.
Oof.
Kobold head designed for a 2.0 neck peg. It can go on a 1.0 figure as long as you have a smaller neck peg for it to fit on, or any other head or figure that it will fit on.
Yeah, but like also if you got a Dremel and you're adventurous and you're ready to go in that hole, you can make it fit. I mean, it's just you can make it fit. Just push.
Make
That's
sure
true.
if you're dremeling resin pieces, folks, that you do wear some sort of protection so you're not breathing in that resin dust. Not good for you.
Unless your middle name is Danger.
Yeah, if your middle name is Danger, like collect the resin dust onto a mirror, scream out,
No.
shooting the shell, scream.
Oh man, it looks like Van's microphone has gone down again. I think he's traveling through some awkward terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 56 entries, 57. Let's go. We'll run this for another minute. We've got 1, 2,
Can I enter?
3,
Yeah, dude.
4,
There's no rules.
5,
Nobody told me.
6,
I would have entered.
7.
The only
8.
rule there are no rules.
All right,
Or no,
crap.
like,
There's like 10 more to go.
We got
All right.
too many prizes.
I know.
Jesse, I didn't enter yet.
We're gonna have to start rolling these things.
That's right.
All right.
YouTube.
Rolling for the Cobalt Head in 3, 2,
I need 5 more
1.
seconds, Jesse.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, Jesse.
2, 4. Wait.
Okay.
What?
Confusion, Jesse. I got it. Yeah, fuck him. I melted his brain.
Make it stop.
God.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, I'm in there now, Jesse. You can't take me out. If I don't see my name come across the screen, I'm
saw it.
done. Yeah, I
You were
saw it.
the sixth one. It's
Yeah.
pretty great.
That was good.
Wow.
He's gonna let me win.
Hey.
Oh.
Let me get that head. I'll take it to
Yeah,
him.
there you go.
Very nice.
This war, I've handed it to Jordan.
Ish, I got your head.
Yep. He's got your head.
Congrats-ish.
Next is a ice troll donated by Joe Gonzalez.
Let me get
Thank
that
you,
going.
Joe. Joe actually was the
Who-
first person to reach out to us after we hit 500. He was our first member of this channel, and he donated this before we even thought we were doing a donation giveaway. So
I meant to mute
thank
it.
you, Joe. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, you rock, Joe. For real.
Yeah, and Joe, I believe, he said he was he's driving, and he went through the mountains, so he probably is not going to hear this until later. So, Joe, thank you very much. Joe has been a
So we can
constant
talk, say
supporter of
whatever
the
we want to
show.
say about Joe. Then is what you're saying.
No, you could definitely say he looks like Be Real from Cypress Hill, but I
That's
would not say
insane.
that to his face.
That's
He
insane,
looks like he
man,
could
bro.
hurt you.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So, whoops.
What's
Joe
that?
Joe is like the absolute best guy in the world.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
So yeah, thanks so much. Can't wait to see him at Legion's Con this upcoming year. He unfortunately was not able to make it this past year, so it's gonna be great to see him. He's the best dude in the world.
We love you, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
What's the hashtag?
Joe G is
Joe G.
the hashtag. Joe G.
Why am I just now learning?
Yeah,
Could've-
Joe has been a constant supporter of this show and OffWorld.
I'm not mailing y'all shit.
Just a really awesome guy. We're really happy to have him as a friend, and yeah, cannot wait to have him at Legion's Con with us next year.
And let me tell you something,
Um,
folks. If you've watched this show and you thought that it can't get worse than this show, check out OffWorld, because I tell you what, it can get so much worse. So,
Does that mean you're going to feature me on OffWorld?
sure, absolutely.
Dude, I will bring the full energy. This is like, I'm sleepy right now, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah, if you think this is a train wreck, check out OffWorld, because yeah.
Bloodline.
Exactly. Damn, my beard is white as hell. It's
What
not-
is Logs is awesome. Matt, did you make another channel? Or is that someone really, or maybe that's Logs for something else?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a pooping one.
Joseph Martinez?
Logs Forna? What is going on?
Do you want me to grab another bottle of bourbon? Or?
I'm pretty sure Matt has just gotten a bunch of people to create Logs titled
How deep do you want to go?
accounts.
But I don't know what that meant.
Like halfway.
All right, I got you.
So shady, dude.
Jose, no way. I can't help it. I love the douche. He's so
Of
terrible
course.
in the best way.
I mean, you're like both the tail sides of quarters, but just different quarters.
It's like 2 quarters glued to one another.
Tails never fails, man. All right, we got a lot of prizes to go through, so we're gonna give this another
All right.
about 15 seconds, and we're gonna roll this thing. So
Crap.
if you haven't
Okay,
got your
15,
Joe G
so,
in,
yeah.
get it in.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Joe G, not Jape.
What?
I will say, Matt Dooch is probably the number one reason why I get distracted on Mythic Minute on Thursday nights.
Oh, very nice.
What?
Congratulations, Matt.
Are there any contenders for that, Jesse?
Van's pretty close when he's on.
Spin it. Let's go.
What do I do?
All right, there we go. We're spinning it.
Where's your glass? I'll grab it. Just tell me where's that.
Oh, it's like over here.
Philly Beige Custom.
Ah, my dude.
There you go. You got to send it down to the swamps, Mississippi.
What's that? Billy cheated. You need to spin again. Spin it again. Billy cheated.
Yeah, fuck.
All right.
Is that what is he saying that?
We'll handle
no.
it. Thank you, Mr. President.
Yeah.
We just got a call from the president. That's crazy.
Yeah, President of Mississippi called.
This show is really reaching people.
The Emperor of Mississippi.
Congrats, Billy.
Yeah.
Next.
All right, Chris, you want to load up the next prize while I'm getting the tool ready?
There it is.
We have a custom cart donated by the Brian Almeida. So there you go. If you need to wheel out your dead.
Nah, not just that. I mean, you think about how important a cart is at Legion's Con. This guy's the tits for coming up with a custom cart for the this was the 2023 custom for Legion's Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian does good work.
I was way off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Samson.
That's a different hashtag than I thought it was going to be. So
I would have.
I thought it was going to be the one that Billy used, but that's all right. This works. So
No, you. Yeah,
So
because you know that's the hashtag I'm gonna pick.
here's the thing: if you're going to load up your dead relatives in a cart like that, though, make sure that they're really dead. All right. I mean, you don't want to just throw somebody that's not dead in a cart for dead people. So just
Great hiding place, though. Think about
just
that.
throwing that out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, Curtis, it's honestly, it's not your place to tell people how to act. If your relatives suck, fucking murder them and say shooting the shelf sent you.
Well, I'm not saying anything against not doing that. I'm just saying just make sure that they're actually gone first before, you throw them in the cart. That's it. So
Murder. I get you. Yeah.
But murder is like
Murder,
what?
like a collection of crows.
Crows or ravens.
Yeah, murder of
exactly.
crows and relatives. I hear you.
Hashtag Gothentropolis.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
yeah. And clearly
right.
we're talking about figures. This is a cart for figures. I don't
Yeah.
want anybody
10
mistake
seconds.
talking about
Yeah.
real
We're
life.
not going into Jesse's basement. I hear you.
Yeah.
5, 4.
This is 1/12 scale, folks. This is
Three.
not real
You
scale.
cannot unspin
2.
what I saw in your basement.
Yeah.
1.
1/12 scale, not
This
real
is
life.
actually a
Okay.
real cart that he shrunk down. Everybody thinks that he just makes dios. He actually invented the shrink ray.
Yeah.
So
Dom.
Congratulations, Dom Donia.
Yep. Double D.
Brian does some incredible, like the detail work and just it's what he puts into it. Brian's a good dude. He's a
I like his weapons crates for the cosmic. Those came out really cool.
I got some of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
they need to be spring loaded. So weapons pop
112
out.
hashtag titty cart. I don't get the
Nope.
reference there, Billy Beige.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know what that one would be. Our next one, because we're just rolling through these now. We have got a Sung Wukong Monkey King, possibly figure of the year. Who knows? Got various different lists.
Can we again take a moment to talk about how just phenomenal of a photographer that Brett Stoddard is?
Yeah, please, because not enough people talk about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude, great photographer.
It's an amazing person all around.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Brett,
just,
Brett's a
yeah.
dude.
He's a breath of fresh air.
Absolutely. So we are going to do hashtag monkey for the Monkey King.
Was that today?
So.
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna agree with Brick and Anthony there. Yeah, I think Sun Wukong is definitely figure of the year in my book.
Right.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, and just to stack on to that and my love for Brett, he reached out to me yesterday and he was so excited when he heard about your giveaway and he heard about the 500th subscriber. And he's like, am I too late to get in on this? And I'm like, no, dude, let me fuck with Jesse and send him yet another meme and make it happen. So yeah, He's a great dude.
Well, while we're talking about him, can we talk about what a great photographer he is?
Please
true,
talk about more about his photography. He has 2 Instagrams. He has a toy Instagram and he has a natural Instagram, and both of them are phenomenal. And I'm not saying that because I've been paid, because nobody's paying me. If you want to pay me, please, I need money. Pay me. But he's a good dude. Takes great photos.
Yeah, great photographer. Not enough people talk about that.
Yeah.
Check him out at L Tidy.
Yeah, there it is. And that's TIDY, tidy.
Gotcha.
Or tiny_by_tidy.
There it is. He's got 2 of them.
Hashtag monkey. We're spinning in 15 seconds.
Don't tease me. Just spin now.
Now, I am going to there's a couple names I'm seeing on here that I don't see as subscribers. So you have till the end of the show to hit that subscribe button.
Oh, don't lose your prize.
Jesse,
If you are not a subscriber to the channel by the end of the show,
in their hands, Jesse, give it to them.
We'll redistribute the prizes.
Say their names, Jesse. Say their names.
No, I'm not saying their names.
Publicly,
they know who they are.
No, I will go downstairs and get a bell. Clang, 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 shame. Clang, 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 clang. Do it, Jesse.
He's gonna practice.
Now,
You know those new mugs for the Jacob Marley would work well as kind of a clanging mug with the metal. Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah.
Lick the paint, guys. It's safe. It's good. Lick the paint. It's great for you. Don't lick the paint. Oh no, we don't lick the paint. My apologies. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, we don't lick the paint.
92. You got 10 seconds.
Bless your heart.
5.
Here we go. Roll
4, 3,
93 entries. I mean, we're
2,
getting, guys.
1.
They want that
Rolling.
monkey. Fucking get that monkey.
And
Yeah. Oh,
Mecha.
congrats.
Mecha.
That rhymes so good.
Boom.
It does, right? It felt good saying it, Mecha.
It does.
Yeah.
Feels like a transformer. Next, we have got a fountain from Alexander Deshaw, aka Drunk Gizmo Customs.
Ooh, I can't make it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe he was either the second or third person to give us something that we weren't expecting for this giveaway. So appreciate Alexander and his amazing work. So, and for that, we're going to do a hashtag. What do we got, Jesse?
Gizmo.
Hashtag Gizmo.
Oh, you're wrong camera.
Yeah, no.
There we go. Hashtag Gizmo.
Yeah.
So it's not the fountain Van's holding up right now. But
No. I just want to brag on how great the stuff that they do. I mean, it's hands down the best fountains. I'm not going to salt anybody, but yeah, they just do great stuff. I mean, the detail work. I mean, what they put into it. I mean, the water work.
So I mean, the thing the thing that I really respect about Alexander is like he got into the whole Dio thing and he didn't switch up like Noah and start painting heads. Like he just like stayed with the Dios.
He saved his life.
He didn't like infringe on the head painter's game and
he didn't want to fuck everybody up.
Right.
Like people that make fountains, your days are numbered, but everybody else, you're okay now. But I felt that.
So I just appreciate
Alexander, I
Alexander's
hope
faith
you
in his
switch
lane.
over to all painted head next year and no fountains, no stables, no water troughs, all painted heads.
By the way, if you haven't gotten a stable, these stables are fantastic. Although he did kind of lie to me and said that it was going to fit in a DTOF, and it absolutely does not fit in a DTOF. But that's all right. It's on top of my DTOF. So, but it is amazing. So,
and while you spin that, I'm going to give a public service announcement. While
Sure.
it's okay to appreciate the art of others, do not pass off the art that you do as your own original ideas, because
with your own twist.
We're watching, and we know that what you put out there is not original. And I'm not going to say your name, but before you go to sleep at night, you know who I'm talking about.
yeah. And I want to pull this up from Trevor. That's what I like about you, Curtis. Thanks, Trevor. I like you too. So
Yeah.
Oh, there was more. I'm sorry. Hold on. You got into painting, didn't switch over to being a YouTube host or anything like that. That's right. I'm a YouTube co-host, so that's different. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, and I appreciate everything about 1.6 shooter except his taste in bourbon.
Gotcha.
He drinks that, but
Now you know, Chris.
now you know.
Purple Gang.
10 seconds. 10 seconds to enter for the
Speaking, yeah, go
drunk
ahead.
gizmo. It is this fountain here. That is
Yeah,
a picture I took.
beautiful work,
It is
yeah.
in my place. So this is another one. If you're the winner here, reach out to me.
Or me. I'll talk to you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you
can
as
talk
well.
to
But
Vann,
Jesse for the prize.
but I've got the dial. I will
reach out to Jesse.
Yeah.
now. Hopefully you're close and I can just like hand deliver it to you. But if it's someone I have to ship it to, I will do my best to pack it up as good as possible and get tips from Alexander.
I did want to throw out there real quick for anybody that liked the shelf selections that we do at the beginning of the show. Tune into Trevor's YouTube, 1.6 shooter on YouTube. He's got a great show called Photobomb. BOM is acronym. It's best of the month. They've had a few episodes now. Really good. If you like what we do on shelf selections, but you want to hear it with like people that know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to photography, check out Trevor's show. He did a really good job of stealing that idea and making it better. So
Wouldn't that be bottom?
Take a look. What's
So,
that now?
Wouldn't that show be called bottom then?
I don't know. Maybe.
Best of the month.
I think he skips the. It's just
The silent Jesse.
Yeah,
Damn.
right.
Yeah.
But why would you skip the and not the of? Then it would just be
Bottom,
BM.
what it's going to be?
Because it doesn't make a bomb, Jesse. He wanted it to be photobomb.
That's
Like
right.
it's
Oh,
clever.
I'm making this about
photography
you,
goes.
not him.
Don't you
Yeah,
question
That's
Trevor?
his decision to make it photobomb.
Complicated.
Oh, okay. So now it's okay for other people to have decisions.
We don't,
except for
Trevor's
you.
just
we don't
saying,
criticize
watching
Trevor
now.
Williams on this show.
Don't
Trevor
take-
Williams
not
is a
criticizing you,
national
Trevor.
freaking treasure. All right.
Yeah, exactly is.
He must be
85
back-
entries. That seems to be like the average. So we're gonna spin for Gizmo.
Yeah. And back to Chris Durant, I want to talk to you as well. I mean, by all means, reach out to me in my DMs. I'm always there for you. I'm a friendly individual.
Congrats, Raphael.
We can talk about the supernatural, Chris.
And Trevor did answer. Says toy photo bottom doesn't work as well. So there you go.
It's not
So.
toy photo bottom. It's. Oh yeah, I guess that. Well, I mean, pick a better acronym. Curtis.
I mean, if he was judging like memes that had two panels vertically, then yeah, you can judge like the bottom panel.
right.
But otherwise, it's
There it
just
is.
like,
We got Rob Zamora coming in with a super chat of just wanted to say how much I freaking
Congrats,
love this
Rafael
group.
Perez.
Best toy group in the world with some of the coolest people around. Congrats to 5 subbies.
See the
Thank
way
you
I
very much,
elevated
Rob.
your channel.
And I know you're not just saying that because
fans here.
we had a conversation about that one particular custom of mine.
Mm.
But that's going to be a while. So
yeah, listen
Just
to
tell him,
Rob. He's a
Curtis.
smart man.
All right,
Humble.
next prize.
Yeah.
Talking about national treasures and just ambassadors of the community, we have got some custom parts donated by Dennis Derby, the man, the myth, the legend.
It's let me calm that down and correct it. It is a custom head sculpt, hand painted by Dennis Derby. So you know it's gonna be absolutely immaculate and beautiful. Not parts, it is a head sculpt. But yeah.
Okay.
And
Custom head.
shout out to Dennis for saving my life when my foot got caught in the railroad tracks.
Yeah,
Not only did
that's
he
true.
save my life, he gave me a free custom afterwards.
Yeah,
he
no-
is absolutely a gem of a human being.
My
in every
house
single
was
way.
burning down. Not only did he save my collection, my child, my wife, and my dog, but he also brought me out and all of my prophylactics. Thank you, Dennis.
When
You
I was being born, they were having trouble. I was turned around as they were, and they were going to have to do an emergency C-section. Dennis came in, shoved his hands inside my mom, and was able to turn me around. And I really appreciate that. I would not be here if it wasn't for Dennis.
that's called breach.
Yeah.
Hashtag
If that was-
Doogie Howser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
I
If
mean,
that
not
really
many
happened,
people would
you
would
would've
do
known.
that right there on the spot, but Dennis jumped right in without hesitation. So
We love you, Dennis.
That's the truth.
Yeah, no, it's true. You're a good, great guy.
Yeah.
Go-Gurt, it's yogurt on the go.
It
That's
is.
true. That is where they got the name.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Jesse, you got him. You got him. Screenshot, quick, Curtis. Send it to Colin.
I'm just about to have a mental breakdown. That's all. I'm fine.
Yeah.
This is good. This is nice. Everything's
There
fine.
are 0 rails. The rails
Yeah.
are gone.
I'm trying to hold it in, Jesse. I'm
Yeah.
trying. I'm trying for you, buddy.
They've disappeared.
It's not you. It's not you.
Yeah. He has that effect.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Custom head. Do we know what kind of custom head, or is just gonna?
I do, but y'all don't. Spin
Okay,
it.
gotcha. It's a
Yes,
mystery.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. Got it.
Dennis saved myself and others when I was trapped on a bus that would have exploded. Oh, okay. So Dennis
That's
was the
good.
inspiration.
Driving
for
it.
me.
Wow.
Classic Dennis.
We also have a chat group of a bunch of people that Dennis saved our lives. So
Mhm.
if it saved your life, reach out to one of us and we'll get you added in that chat.
We'd be happy to.
Pop quiz
We don't
hot
talk
shot.
about it. Yep. Reach out to Jordan or myself.
There was this one time. It was around Christmas at the Nakatomi Towers, and this group is.
Oh no, Curtis's mic is starting to act up too.
It's so funny you mentioned the Nakatomi Towers. My favorite Christmas movie actually occurred in that same place.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's fucking great.
That's nutty.
Laura Winslow,
Yeah.
Family Matters.
Yeah.
One of his best performances. I truly believe
It's really the same character. He's
is,
hot,
yeah.
just like that. Yeah.
I mean,
Both Dolce and Gabbana couldn't make. Christopher Rowan. Oh my God.
Oh,
Hats off
hashtag
to you.
hashtag Dennis
Yeah.
in 3, 2.
Alright.
Oh, and this
And
is
it happened.
no,
So,
come on.
Yeah.
if anyone could save Fashion Week.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
for a
Look
custom
at
head
that.
from
That was great.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis is the Chuck Norris of mythos. That's true.
He really is. Yeah, he's a phenomenal individual.
J-Mac.
J-Mac.
Congrats.
Beauty.
Enjoy. You're lucky. I mean, I've seen what you got coming your way, and if you don't like it, I'll buy it off of you. But it's art. It's fucking art. Yeah.
It's priceless.
Next, we have something also very special.
I'll lowball him.
This is a
Yeah.
Purple Gang Gladiator.
Oh, this is the hot stuff.
Oof. Where's that? Jordan? You got it right.
Jordan
Yeah.
Fraser himself.
Where's that? Which
Yeah,
table?
we stayed up to like 4:00 in the morning
Yeah.
painting customs this morning.
And
All
I'll
right,
do
Jordan,
one
what's the
better.
hashtag for this? This is yours.
Let's go ahead and do
Purple.
hashtag purple beast mode.
Purple Beast Mode. And if the winner messages Jordan themselves and would like an actual shout out, he will Sharpie in, a message personally from his heart to their collection. There you go, Jordan.
Beautiful.
Think deep.
I don't know what he just said, but it touched me in the
No,
heart.
I made Dennis sign. Dennis remembers I was like a little bit creepy when he made that Van Halen Goblin, and I'm like, dude, I'll only buy it if you sign the box. I mean, yeah, I still have that Goblin. He'll never go anywhere, Dennis. My house will burn down. My children, my wife will perish, but that Goblin's coming with me.
I did hear this one. I think this one is true. The
Yeah.
John Wick movies are based on Dennis.
They
Loosely.
are. They are. Yeah.
His was a little bit more violent in real life, but
Be the pencil.
No, with a fucking pencil, I saw Dennis take out. Yeah, he gives zero mercy.
With the pencil.
With the pencil.
With a fucking pencil.
Baba
Everything
Yaga.
that him is absolutely
Yeah,
true.
Baba
He's
Yaga.
not the boogeyman. He's the man you get to kill the boogeyman.
Yeah, there it is. What are you drinking on there, Jesse?
Oh, that's just
Strawberry
some high
milk.
quality Mountain Dew.
oh, you
Methane.
switched from strawberry milk to Mountain Dew.
American
Well,
Russian.
I mean, the
So
strawberry
mixed
milk. Strawberry milk's not going to last for 2.5 hours on the desk.
So we can get it back.
I don't think that you can mix strawberry milk and Mountain Dew, though. I don't think you can go back to back.
Don't spin yet.
No, I drank the strawberry milk. I waited a while and then I opened. The
I
Mountain Dew.
understand, but they're both mixing in your stomach now. Like they're going out together down there. Like that's
My
not
stomach. Look. My stomach is a Molotov cocktail of toxic contents.
Jesse, we don't judge you. I mean, whatever you want to take.
I'm not feeling judged.
is absolutely your preference. And
I've tried eating like all healthy stuff.
Helmet,
It has
we're cool with that too.
nothing has changed the way my stomach works, so I just eat what I like.
Yeah, strawberry milk's delicious.
It's yogurt. It's yogurt on the go.
It is. It's good. You like the way it tastes.
Dennis took out 14 people with a match toothpick and a piece of gum. Before they died, the last thing I heard was, "This is from Just Shelve It."
I once saw Dennis smother somebody with his foreskin, and here's the.
All right, we're gonna roll purple beast mode.
Technical difficulties again, but we are going to spin for this prize.
All right, I'll give toy culprits if you, Cullen, if you wanna enter hashtag purple beast mode for a purple gladiator custom from Jordan.
This purple gladiator
Yes.
with blood on it,
Yeah,
real blood.
All right.
No,
Wait,
it's
did the
not.
entries-
It's not. It's fake blood.
How did the entries go down and then back up? That's weird.
I rescinded my my hashtag and put it
Spinning the
back.
wheel. Can you do that? Oh, I guess you can.
Spinning the wheel.
Oh my gosh, Mike
And
Casper.
we
What is-
have. Wow, it's stuck on toy culprits for a long time, and that was like a real tease.
I know that's right.
Did Rosedale already win?
I don't think so.
Yes, they did. They did.
did they?
They won Swig, so we got to spin again.
Oh,
Oh,
Dang it, Rosedale! Come on.
that was cheap, guys. Come on, already got a mail you
Yeah.
one.
I mean, hey, you got to see your name come up twice. That's fun.
That's true. That's true.
But you know, it's going to the next
Click
Joseph H.
Ooh, congratulations!
Congrats, Joseph.
You're gonna have a pretty purple gladiator.
Yeah. Sorry for the tease there, Cullen. We didn't mean to do that. It was
So
just-
we're still gonna bait and switch.
you know how it is. The wheel sometimes is a fickle thing. So
McFarlane figure coming your way, Joseph H.
Yeah.
next,
I mean,
we got a purple gang dwarf
Oof.
Ooh,
Where's
that's
by
that?
one
Wow.
Van Johnson.
What?
He's around here
Man.
somewhere.
This thing has got a lot of purple on it.
Don't lose your head.
Yeah, no, guys. I was laboring over this thing till like 4 a.m.
Whew.
I made a custom staff with glass. Like
From
whoever
Jesse's
wins
Mountain
this-
Dew bottle.
Yeah, you need to be. This is fragile. It will cut you, and it glows like Chernobyl in the dark. I put multiple coats. Yeah. I made this ragtag ass cape with glitter paint on it, and I sealed it for you, so it may or may not get all over everything.
that was ragtag hyphen ass cape, not ragtag ass cape.
Why not both?
Right.
It covers his ass,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah, no, his ass.
Well, I mean, as long as it just covers the ass and didn't like
It's-
come
yeah,
from.
I mean,
Gotcha.
you know,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's the hashtag on this, Van?
We've got hashtag how many
Hashtag-
shirts has Van worn?
No,
and I believe the answer
that's
is
two.
4 so far.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's 5.
Shameless
5?
plug.
Are we counting the? Yeah.
I'm currently wearing the ECU dad shirt because my daughter, as of Friday, is a college graduate. That's right. I'm old enough to have a college graduate and an elementary school child because I'm that virile. But yeah,
So grad dad, is that what we're using for the
hashtag grad dad. Yeah, grad dad.
Because you don't ever want a moment in peace in your whole life, apparently.
Curtis, it's funny you said that. I mean, again, like taking out the sarcasm, I felt very blessed to have another child, but at the same time, my wife and I definitely joked, "Hey, dude, we almost could have retired, but now we're starting from scratch." But yeah, my son absolutely changed my life. I'm very, very blessed and very happy to have another one.
I am just trying desperately to kick mine out of the house. So
it's not that hard. Just, you know.
No, it really
that's
is
true.
It's hard.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's 23, but she might come back.
I saw. I don't know if this is appropriate. It'll probably shock people to hear me say it, but it was a joke I saw and it made me laugh. And it's like, if you think about it, you went to a party with your dad 9 months before you were born and went home with your mom.
Interesting.
What kind of Arkansas or not Arkansas. Where's Billy Gage from again? Where's
Billy, can you
Gage?
explain what Jesse just said?
Billy, can you break that down for us?
Just
So
in his
9 months before you were born, your dad went to a party with you.
Well, that's assuming that your parents made love at a party.
Yeah, why
What have
can't we
you?
do test tube babies?
Yeah.
Jesse? Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, what if they were just a happy married couple that were, you know, who were married under God and, you know,
I
committed
think
to
they're
each
calling
other.
the party the event of them getting together.
That's not what a party means, bro.
Maybe I was made in a laboratory, Jesse. Maybe I was.
Special ingredient.
Exactly.
I could see Van being made in a laboratory. Like I've seen twins, and you got like the one guy that ends up with all the good DNA, and then you've got Danny DeVito, and I could definitely see that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Look, it was a joke I saw. I didn't make it up. All right. And yes, Cullen, I will totally make jokes again, and they will all be bad.
Tell a joke again.
Was that like the dad joke
Cullen is the
subreddit?
greatest.
I'm like Joaquin Phoenix's character in the movie Signs. You know, he was like the strikeout champion of the baseball league or whatever. Because he had to swing. He always had to swing. So like when I have a joke, I got to swing, even if it's bad, because eventually I'll get a good one.
That, Jesse, I've tried to talk my wife into swinging, but she is not as progressive as you are. So whatever you did to make that happen, by all means, hit me in the DMs after.
I'm glad you said Joaquin and Signs and not the Joker, because I feel like
You know, out of all the surprising things that have been said on this episode, I think Jesse making a sports reference is the one that shocks me the most.
It made no sense to me. That's why I automatically went to sex.
hole in one.
Thank you, Dave.
David Michael Casper, I've done nothing but defend you this
I
entire
feel
evening.
seen. Speaking of scene, we're going to spin this wheel in 3, 2,
Arnold, Van, DeVito. That
1.
I would pay to watch that. A remake of Twins with Strupp as Arnold and Van as DeVito.
It makes so much sense.
Oh, that would be great.
I mean, you can't review Twins without Danny DeVito, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Congrats, Ed.
Eddie.
Son,
Very nice.
Eduardo de Jesus. Felicidades, amigo.
And I believe we've only got 2 more prizes. So we're almost there, folks. You have almost made it through this entire train wreck.
Guys, I can get some more prizes. I mean, you haven't seen the story loft.
Next is a Valiant Knight, one of the new Valiant Knights with the awesome articulation, donated by our one and only Jesse Arnold.
Shout out to Jesse Arnold. What a great dude.
Oh, yeah. And can we talk about Jesse's photography?
Wow.
I mean, just phenomenal.
Wow.
You know?
All right. You don't have to be
that
salty.
guy.
Can we talk
the
about
shelf.
the Valiant Knife once again and the dexterity and I'm sorry, is that
There are not too
soft goods cape that's featured on this?
That's nice.
Look at how it shimmers, look at how it flows.
Beautiful.
Shimmering,
Yes,
splendid.
the knight definitely moves. He's very nimble, but
yeah, there are not too many night bodies that you could get to do the calisthenic poses that you want your Richard Simmons to do.
no, if you want to switch to the oldies, it's got to be on the Valiant Knight.
Absolutely.
0 questions about that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see most night figures sweating to the oldies.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
And
Mochigru, we try to keep it fairly PG-13. Tonight's a little bit off the rails.
Jesse, don't diminish me.
Add a disclaimer
I'm not.
before,
Don't make me feel
And
less
to be fair, I do have the channel set as not for kids. Like this is not like in the YouTube settings. You have to like mark.
To be fair.
Should I feel judged? A little bit
To be
judged?
fair.
Curtis.
No, it's been set not for kids since before I knew who you were, Van.
Yes. What is the question, Van?
Should I feel judged?
Well, I am Judge Judy and executioner, and I my ruling is no, you should not. So
He said
what do you
the rating of your channel because
no.
on here.
Nope, he didn't say he changed it. He has it always set at not for kids.
And that's mainly for Curtis. That's not.
Now, I will say that this show
Curtis,
has been a little bit less
wavelength.
PG than most of our shows, but it's always set for not for kids. So
Have I been out of the way, Jesse? Did I make you feel embarrassed?
No.
Okay.
If I felt that strongly about it, I would have made sure we talked about it beforehand.
No, yeah, exactly. And we didn't have that conversation.
Or if we did, he ignored it.
And sadly,
No,
to your
we didn't.
entire audience, this is me on my best behavior.
I
yeah,
know.
that's the saying: Judge, Judy, and executioner.
It is.
Bingo, bango.
Indeed.
It's when
This
you're
isn't
playing
the
all the
hashtag-
roles.
Wait, where'd it go? This is great.
Hold up.
Shelf.
Can we get back to Legends of Grayskull? Shelf on my face. Can I get an explanation on that?
No, it's.
I think
it's-
that's when
it's
your toy
douche.
collection falls down on you.
Yeah.
I think it's a grandma's boy
I'm
reference.
gonna need you guys to like DM me his Facebook profile because him and I want to get acquainted with him afterwards.
Say please shuffle
You know what? I could
Search
see
Matthew
you and
Douche.
Gooch getting along really well.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
not saying anything like aggressive. I'm
No,
curious
wow.
as to his humor.
I saw a douche kill a man with a
Yeah,
trident.
yeah, douche. You have made me laugh a couple of times tonight.
Did you say a tricorder?
With a trident.
And by douche,
Oh.
I do not mean like I don't know, vinegar and water. I mean like you're a funny dude.
Funny, haha.
Yeah, it's
That
not
wasn't
your
a
fault. Your
slight.
name's douche.
Wasn't a
Not your
slight.
fault. Yep. not a slight.
88 entries, 118 watching, and we're gonna spin the wheel in
Gonna spin that wheel, y'all.
3,
For a valiant knight, one of the new,
2,
improved, articulated.
Have you seen the trunk on Jordan's elephant?
1.
I have not seen Jordan's trunk.
Would you like to?
As soon
We're
as we get
doing
done
the wheel
spinning
right
this,
now.
sure.
Subscribe to that premium content. It's not free. It's not free, Curtis.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hey, Andy the Collector.
I'll be
Congrats, Andy.
getting
Let's go, Andy.
Saw
Congrats.
him saying something about wanting this figure.
Get some.
Beautiful. Well,
Happy
Andy the
Christmas,
Collector,
sir.
you have
Where'd
won
that
that
go?
figure.
Saw
Yes,
that
indeed.
comment.
Yes, good.
I saw it somewhere.
And-
He said something about aching for
Oh.
this figure or something like that.
Well, there
Yeah,
you go.
he needs it, and when you need something, that's an adult responsibility. So congratulations, Andy.
Right.
Being
Beautiful.
proud of you.
And last
Happy. I like that, Andy.
last
Congrats,
prize
Andy.
of the night.
Does it have to be?
It's what we've
Ooh.
got in here.
Ooh,
Oh.
ooh.
Aerothere
Come on,
Aethon
Curtis, bring him to
two-pack,
fire.
donated by some D-bag.
Can we do a backdoor offer on that one?
Nope. I actually saw this. This was on the list at Intern, and I picked it up specifically for this show because I figured there would be somebody out there that needed this 2-pack. So
I need one.
good luck to anybody that did not get this and needs this 2-pack. We will
I just want to
do
look on eBay. What's the hashtag?
hashtag Aerothere.
Ooh.
I can't spell that, dude. I'm barely literate.
Jesse will put it up on the screen for everybody because
Yeah,
he's
it's on
just
that.
that kind of guy.
Yeah, Jesse's the people. Come on,
I
Jesse.
think now I'm not sure I'm spelling it correctly.
There you go. Just use the one I did.
It's
Hold on.
R and then THYR. RTHYR.
Okay, that's what I had.
For me.
I always overthink it. Like I know they spell it weird, stuff weird than you would think,
Yeah,
and I've gotten
but-
used to it. But then I question my.
How do you spell Aerothere weird? Have you seen it spelled any other way?
Yes.
Like, do you know lots of Aerotheres? That's just like,
Well, let me rephrase that. I spelled it differently the first time I tried to write it and thought it was correct, and then I looked it up and it was wrong. I spelled
okay.
it
Are you from West
phonetically.
Virginia, Jesse, or Pennsylvania?
Anthony says, if I win this,
I'm
I'm
from
totally
Pennsylvania.
flipping it. If you win this, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. You could piece it out. You can even make dwarves with it for all I care.
Make some of it, Anthony.
So yeah, good luck.
A dwarf horse.
Yeah, dwarf horse, dwarf fire, dude, whatever.
Horse.
good.
No, hey, Jesse,
You can't
we
say
do
that.
not shame. Like, yeah, that's not cool, Jesse.
What?
Like,
We heard
like,
you.
Yeah, we heard you.
We heard
I
you.
said
That's good. We're going
No,
to
you
leave
said
that.
dwarf, but it's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What did I say before? Pennsylvania?
is that no dwarf for? That's what I
The
heard.
Pennsylvania thing, we don't even want to talk
Dwarf
about.
Jesse,
horse.
Jesse, sex workers. That's one of the oldest professions.
Nope.
I mean, just
Nope.
let them do what they do, man.
Hashtag
Just
no
honor
shame.
them. Yeah, no shame. Hashtag no
Yeah.
shame.
Dwarfs, right there.
No, Hedgehog, you're being a sweet dude, but he definitely says something else.
It's like a Norse dwarf.
yeah.
Steve O'Bag with a 199 super chat. Best Sunday evening toy podcast. I mean, I don't know the too many Sunday evening toy podcasts, so I feel like that. I feel like that's a backhanded compliment, but we do still appreciate it. Like, we'll take them. We'll take a backhanded compliment, so that's fine. You could have just said best toy podcast.
Dudes. I love you, Michael Casper. Seriously. I will take bullets for you, Michael, any day.
Andy, I saw that you said you messaged Curtis. I'll be reaching out to you because that's one I actually have to send out. So I'll reach out to you, Andy.
Is it time for me to give another PSA?
Sure.
All right. Oh, man,
here's the thing, Van. Before you do that, I would say I feel like you're the kind of guy that's learned a lot of lessons in life. And if other people can learn from your failures, I say go for it. So
how successful I am. So anyways, I want to go ahead and say, like, no, this is me. Like, I'm taking off my joking face. Earlier this year, in my attempts at humor, I thank you, Jesse. I upset and offended some of my friends, and I put them in a position to where they had to make hard decisions based upon some of the comments I made. And so I want to put that out there. If I've offended anyone in here, reach out to me. I mean, I talk a lot of shit, but I'm an absolute teddy bear. I mean, you will not find a more softer, cuddly person than myself other than Jesse. And it truly bothered me when I got to thinking about how my shitty comments and the memes that I made had taken away some of the joy, had made it less enjoyable for people within this community based upon what I thought was humor. And so I've taken some steps. And Jesse, I mean, you know where I'm at. I mean, Curtis, you know where I'm at. I have really looked within myself and have tried my best to make sure that whatever comes out of my mouth, no matter how alcohol fueled or whatnot, is not taking a shot at anybody or taken away from what they love in this community, because I am absolutely grateful for what the cabal is about, what shooting a shelf is about, and what everybody brings to the table. And I would never, ever, ever want to take away your joy, take away the fact that this is our escape from life. I mean, it is what it is. You know, sometimes life absolutely sucks. And if something I said made you want to shrink away from this, I apologize for that. And I am actually trying my best to not be that person and not be that dick. And so if ever something I've said has offended you, please believe that is not the person I am. I'm just not built that way. I talk a lot of shit, but I'm an absolute just sweet little dude. And if I've ever overstepped a bound, if you jumped in my DMs, it happens once, it does not happen again. And if I have offended you at some point, I sincerely, absolutely apologize. And, you know, I want you to love and continue to enjoy, continue to contribute what you do to this community. And I never want to take away from that.
That's I mean, I've known you long enough to know that you're a very good-hearted dude. And sometimes you say things for, you know, whether it's just for humor or for effect or whatever. And like you said, if it does run people the wrong way, you're very open to feedback and being, you know, talked to and dealt with and you know, can work with somebody. So, you know, I feel like you've grown a lot this year, and that's not a shot against your height. That is, yeah, it's just, you know,
that was sincere. So I think Jesse, you should start a slow clap.
Jesse, can you weep a little bit? Now. Yeah, that's hot. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, guys.
No, I mean, in all seriousness, Vann, that's a huge thing to do. I think that's really awesome. I respect the hell out of you.
I did. I feel horrible. And I'm not going to name names because I don't want to bring stuff up. They know who I'm talking about. I felt horrible about the position I put them in. I felt anybody that's related to that, I talk shit, but when it comes down to it, I absolutely would never want to actually hurt somebody's feelings because I'm not built that way.
Well, and with that in mind, I do want to just throw out here. I know that this show has been very much less PG than what our shows normally are.
Sure.
And we had a lot of fun. So if, once again, just like Van said, if anybody took an offense to anything that was said, please reach out to us. Let us know. We'll, adjust. We were just having some fun tonight, and I hope everybody had a good time and got some good prizes. And just
Van has had me in the worst position. I hate you, Anthony.
Speaking of prizes, let's roll this wheel for the Air on 2-pack.
Hashtag Purple Gang Gang. Let's go.
Here we go. Last prize of the night.
I hope Anthony doesn't win.
Peaches!
Peach
Prince,
guy.
Let's go. He is probably one of the sweetest people you will ever meet.
Seriously.
If you don't know Peter Johnson, reach out to him. He's just
beauty.
Awesome.
Where's that beautiful ginger head?
I've been reading that wrong. I've been saying Pegasus all night. I just realized that
it's cool.
Does not
That's
say
why
Pegasus.
we rebranded him. Prince. We rebranded him because it's like, hey, bro, like nobody's ever seen Peaches before. Everybody's going to call you Pegasus. And Jesse reaffirmed that earlier in the show, as well as a few moments ago. But yeah, it's
Zoom, Jesse. Zoom.
Pete's Prince, man. Reach out to him. Does awesome 3D head scans. He actually did
that's Jordan.
My head scan. He did Van's head scan. He did D Amazing's head scan.
Yeah, he did D. Yeah.
He did Ish's and many more people.
Oh,
just a sweet dude. Great prices. Quick turnaround.
That's a nice paint job there.
Oh, I did that. Thank you.
Very nice.
I'm way paler than that, so he didn't do that good of a job.
Dude, I'm trying to hit you up. I'm trying to get you laid.
I don't
go
outside often. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we were like that elven skin tone.
Right. Same. I identify. Yeah. Also on the other side of the planet, Brian Duarte Studios does excellent scans.
I mean, that's spitting image of Jesse right there.
Sweet, sexy Jesse.
Yeah. I do want to say
the only reason, look, I want to clear something up. The only reason I mentioned anything about the pants is just because I always wear some form of pants, and it just was weird seeing my head on a body that didn't have pants on. I was not criticizing your quality.
I felt so bad. I really did.
No.
Like, I did not respect your image. No, there's a lot of people out there that don't want to get their head scanned because they're like, oh, I don't want some creeper owning my head. Guys, I would never, ever, ever disrespect somebody's head scan. If anything, I'm a total nerd, and I absolutely enjoy. I love having Jesse in my collection, like not in a creepy, possessive way, but like Yes, that's my buddy Jesse. I got Jordan. I got Peter. I got Ishwar. I mean,
talking about the Legions Con blues so often, right?
But he's stuck up.
You miss your homies after going to Legion's Con for 5 days. You go home, you have a whole shelf of your homies there. Yep. It just kind of takes the sting out of having to wait.
Look, if I was going to share my head with anybody, it would definitely be Van.
Yeah. Kurt.
It's no. It's not anything I took offended by. It was weird just in my mind seeing my head on a toy in someone else's hands, just because like that's not a thing that processes. Like. Not in that's weird that Van has it. It's in my mind, it's weird that anyone has it. It's weird that I have it because it's my head.
Shut up, dude. You're not helping me. Yeah. No.
But no, if you want to take the pants off that thing, you take the pants off that thing and display it the way you want to.
Dude, that was a Max Bird tunic. You don't know how much money. I mean, that was like, I didn't put a Walmart tunic. That was like a Louis Vuitton tunic I put on your body, and it still wasn't good enough.
Well,
it's not that it wasn't good enough. It's definitely good enough.
No, it wasn't good enough.
That's a shame.
Really quick. Let me jump in real quick, guys, because I see some people are dropping off, and I just want to let everybody know we do have a special episode coming up next week.
Hold on. Don't sign off yet.
It is Christmas Eve, but we are planning on doing a show, and it's going to be a little bit earlier in the day. I think, is it noon? Jesse? Eastern? Is that what we agreed on?
I'd have to find it in the chat. It's either noon or I think it's noon. It's
Okay,
noon or
Jesse's
1.
going to verify the time, but it is with the Euro Boys. They will be on with us on Christmas Eve. We'll be on during the day, special time. So if that day, that morning, you're looking for something to do Christmas Eve, I guarantee that show will be very PG. It'll be right for everybody in the family. So hope to see you there Christmas Eve.
John, Richard, Malcolm are all absolutely amazing. If you don't listen to the Euro Legions podcast, you absolutely need
You're
to.
a lesser person, yeah.
They are phenomenal in every single way, and that's going to be like the show of the year by far. So tune in.
Oh, let me get this out here.
That's Anthony said.
Yeah, well, Anthony's over there because he's Anthony, I mean, he's a good dude, but he really feels a need to compensate because he's not as handsome as his brother Mark.
Ooh,
So
that
Anthony,
strong disagree.
Anthony is always, I mean, come on, have you looked into Mark's eyes? But,
Yeah, I have. Hard pass.
yeah, no, Mark is a beautiful guy. And so Anthony, he wanted me to post up his head sculpt. Anthony does great work. He makes great weapons. As a matter of fact, this particular hammer, because I was sworn to secrecy, I'm not going to mention a particular time that this came into play, but this is the shadow ban hammer. For those that were crying about being shadow banned from a particular Facebook group that will remain nameless. And so he made me a hammer that says shadow ban on it. But yeah. And yeah, if you need a custom weapon made that is not, Anthony, I hope you're listening, that is not phallic. Do not make a phallic weapon. If you need
Van's tried.
If you need penis nunchucks, Anthony House Hill is not your man.
But we know a guy.
Yeah, we seriously
It's in the DM.
hit me in the DMs. I got your penis nunchucks. But otherwise, Anthony House Hill is, I mean, the guy is creative. He's willing to work. He's passionate about toys, and he will do great things. And Jesse, I saw you roll your eyes. And Mark,
No. I'm trying to.
Did they both?
Yeah, they
Fuck?
both did.
That's awkward.
No, I didn't.
I'm not
There's
stopping.
some
I'm not
comments.
stopping.
The only thing I've rolled my eyes at is the idea that Mark is more attractive than Anthony.
Curtis.
Yeah,
We got
Anthony's
beautiful
so much
Mark
better
House
looking.
Hill, who makes some of the most delicious wines you've ever had. I don't drink wines. In the past, I've always thought wines were for uppity people or men that were less masculine than Jesse. Because Jesse's an alpha male. I mean, we agree he's like a fucking Paul Bunyan over here. Just shut up. You're Paul Bunyan. Mark House Hill's wines, I drank the shit out of. My wife said that, I'm sorry, Mark, my wife said it tastes like absolute shit, but all she drinks is like that foo-foo, like pink rosé type, I don't know, whatever, but tastes like Bartles and James. But
She said it tastes like tomato pie.
yeah, no. Tomato pie sucks ass. Tomato pie is great. If you never had
All
tomato
right.
pie,
Oh
it's
no, it looks like
delicious.
they're having microphone problems again.
Phone problems again. But yeah, no. So if you have a weapon design, I wish I had time to get it. Anthony, I came to Anthony, and like, if you need to terminate the broadcast at this point because I'm gonna get sappy. We had a lot of pets pass away this year. It's been a tough year in the Johnson household from an aspect of pets. I've lost 3 dogs this year, and it breaks my heart. My daughter had talked me into, she had adopted a pet. She's a college student, and she was not technically allowed to have this breed of pet. And so I'm like, okay, babe, I'm okay if you have it, but like if they come to inspect the apartment, you can't have that. So she texts me the next week. She's like, oh, Dad, they're coming. So she brings this pit bull puppy to my house, who had its ears docked with kitchen scissors. I wish I could bring her out right now. So anyways, I had this little, like, obliterated pit bull puppy named Rosie, who's just the
Not
greatest
trying to interrupt, but is that like legit music?
No,
it'll
yeah,
get blocked.
that's legit music. So I reached out to Anthony. I'm like, I want to make a ode to my dog Rosie, who has absolutely uplifted my heart. and he came out with a mace that was a fucking rawhide bone with Kongs attached to it. Just because I wanted that. If you don't know what a Kong is, that's a little red rubber toy that dogs chew on. And a rawhide bone, I mean, if you don't know what a rawhide bone is, I mean, do you even deserve to live? But yeah, Anthony House-Hill, if you need an imaginative weapon, that's your dude. If you need something painted beautifully, Curtis. If you want some delicious fuzzmuck porn, Jesse Ackerman. No, seriously, Jesse, that vampire fuzzmuck you made is like gorgeous. Don't
I was like, what? Where is this going?
Who
I don't know.
Your 2-pack. I missed that.
Did anybody else feel like that music was the music they used to play on the old Incredible Hulk TV show?
Exactly what was playing.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like David Banner's walking down the road, like hitchhiking. Okay.
You know, it's in the middle,
after,
right?
after he's blown up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the middle.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
he's like, you know, speaking from the heart. Once again,
500 subscriber giveaway and our first copyright infringement flag warning.
Yeah. Can I
Get one? Yeah.
can I tell you something, Jesse? While we were doing the show, we exceeded 600 subscribers, so now we got to do it again.
Yes. Oh, does that mean you're bringing me back? Holy shit! I'm the third.
That was
host.
no to the giveaway again. Not no. I said we'll get you back on at some point.
Jesse and Curtis Ackerman. I got it. All right.
All right.
No, I did not take Curtis's name. I don't know why he said Jesse Ackerman.
Marvel versus
So,
DC.
so if y'all got
nomination.
married, like who would? Yeah, out of curiosity.
It's like a stormtrooper wedding. I heard.
Yeah,
I don't believe in it. It wouldn't happen.
you don't believe in marriage?
Ackerman.
You're
No.
deeply religious. What happened?
Not for me.
Oh
Curtis Arnold sounds like
My time has passed.
no, it hasn't, Jesse. There's the right
What
person
has?
for you.
No.
See, I'm not a big fan on last names that sound like first names. So I think I would have to have him take
Look,
my
hey,
name.
come on. I didn't pick my last name. Trust me. At one
Well,
point,
no, but if you had a
was
chance
trying
to pick, like if you didn't have a choice, like you were given that last name, but if you had a chance to pick between Arnold and Ackerman, I would hope that you would pick Ackerman. Is all I'm saying.
If you combined your last names, it would be alliterative. So let's go with that.
Yeah, I like that.
Ackerman Arnold because it's
Don't leave
alphabetical.
Legends of Grayskull. You're my new favorite.
Yeah, I could see that.
that we've created a monster.
Curtis, that felt like a slight. Just saying.
Okay.
Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't.
It was.
Live with that.
Yeah. I mean,
No, I could see you and Dude really hanging out at the next Legion's Con. So-
Curtis, you and I vibe very well. Wasn't that?
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very much like Dooch, as much as I hate to admit it. So
Jesse needs goat therapy after the show. Jesse, I could send you some pictures of me playing with like.
Nope, I'm good.
No. No, with baby painting goats. Like seriously, you like. I'll wake up my wife. Baby goats are I love them. I love goats. I love goats.
Okay.
No, nothing. I love
I could
goats.
see
love
Jesse going to like one of those places where you like put in the quarter and you have to get the food out to feed the goat out of
All
your
of my
hand and stuff.
fucking quarters will
Yeah.
feed the goats. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm some sort of tourist.
No, Jesse, seriously, come on down to North Carolina. There's about 15 minutes from me. There's what is it?
Bring a roll of quarters.
Yeah, no,
To go
dude,
far.
no, don't bring shit. I got your quarters. There is an actual place that has goats that we can.
Depending on
feed
when I
them.
eat, I might bring some shit. But
No, I'll feed you. Bro.
He'll send money to your
Yeah.
Cash App. Don't
Yeah, I
worry.
got your Cash App. I'm a
that was
platinum
it was a
subscriber.
joke
to
about
your OnlyFans.
digestive system.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we got some great goats down here, Jesse. They're faint.
No, the church I worked at after I left, the guy that kind of took my place they ended up getting goats to like clear out like the retention pond wooded area.
Yep.
So like they had like a whole flock of goats back there. So
Yeah, they'll clear the shit out of that.
yeah.
All right. Next
guys.
week, 1 p.m. Eastern on Christmas Eve, we'll be back with the Euro Boys. Malcolm
I couldn't find
and John and Rich.
And
There you
Larson.
go.
I couldn't find the time in the chat to confirm the time, and the reason it's got the Union Jack flag is because that's what I felt like drawing, not because they're all originally
Ooh,
from
Jesse.
the UK, but now
No, did you stereotype the Euro legions? Shit.
No, I said that's what I wanted to draw.
Curtis,
They originally were all from the UK,
Curtis.
but now
Finish that. Curtis,
What's up?
a little bit. I mean,
What's
hey,
up?
Jesse, let's talk about Brexit next. I mean, why not? I mean,
I don't
Curtis,
have a lot to offer on that conversation.
Curtis, he put the Union Jack out there, Curtis.
Everyone have a cuppa and have a wonderful night.
God save the Queen. Save her. Oh, shit, she passed.
And until next time,
God save the King. God
Too
save
soon.
the King. God save the King.
Too soon.
Controls, he's good. He didn't.
Where's
do
the button?
Brian.
Where's the thing? Where's the exit?
Press that button.
and until next time.
It's
What's up?